for Brittany. I gotta get my whole setup video. 1920 by 1080. Wow. Full screen? Yes. Yes. Extra detail? Yes. Apply. Uh-oh. Hey, it all worked. Uh-oh. Everything went black. Uh-oh. 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 Never mind, we're back. I hate to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but I must comment. I think this game's darker than I realize. Because this girl has particularly not intact wrists. If you catch my drift. How's everyone's day doing? This is not, unfortunately, TikTok doesn't recognize, this game exists. So, we have to lie and say it's the other game. But alas, here we are. The completely calm and completely normal stream where absolutely nothing terrible can happen. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm a little tired myself, but I feel like that's every night because I deprive myself of sleep. Hey, Nobes. Hello, Lazy Otaku. Weird-looking game. Alright, that's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that this game really existed. I'm kind of watching it in a means of, wanting to play its sequel. Because I didn't know that this game existed. We also officially have lost Rebecca. This is the first stream, sans Rebecca. And I'm also going to up the size of these chat windows now. And TikTok stream. Like this. A little bit like that. Properties. Perfect. Hopefully that doesn't look so bad when people start chatting. Alright. How's everyone doing? I mean, Lazy Otaku, I think it's kind of just you and me right this second. Oh, hello. I just spent a decent amount of money today. Because part of the money I spent was renewing the Minecraft server that, 2 people use. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for the heart me, the Go Popular, and the Hi Friend. And part of that money was $6 that I spent, getting a camera injector for a game that I've been wanting to get. And was really hoping existed somewhere on the internet. But unfortunately, I had to pay $6 for it. Fortunately, somebody did the work for me, so I'm willing to pay for the service. There's a glitch on the server. You know, I remember you said that at some point, and you added me. And I say it with love, but I was at work, and my only reaction to it was, what is it that you wanted me to do? Because aside from me showing up in creative mode and fixing, like, by hand, her weird mushroom, there's not much I can do about that. But judging by the immediately low turnout, I'm gonna say that this is not going to be a popular stream. Quickly share your top moments from this live to grow your followers. 1 new highlight mix. Allow auto post. Over my dead fucking body, would I let my entire channel just get flooded with auto posts? We know that, I'm just letting you know. Anyway. Well, I wasted the first 5 minutes of stream, as I tend to like to do. That's all I really got. I don't think that a lot of people are going to show up tonight. But then again, Dino Crisis had a lot more people show up than I thought it would. So, like, fuck me. Maybe. We'll see. Oh my god, this game has difficulty settings. Well, we're not going any higher than medium. What's this game about? It's about Alice in Wonderland.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party. Hush, the treacle.
I've got one. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Why do old games have such terrible audio mixing?
Oh dear, oh dear.
You must save Alice.
Wake up, Alice, wake up!
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom! Father?
I can't see!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Okay, so we're starting very dark.
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Favorite Resident Evil? Resident Evil 1 HD remake from 2002. Also, how did Dino Crisis end? Terribly. Exactly as one might expect. I wonder if the folding, pocket watch thing is like an actual thing with Allison. Oh. Just right into it, huh?
Please don't dawdle, Alice. We're very late indeed.
You've gone quite mangy, Cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue, Rabbit.
Oh no. Oh no. I hope I'm gonna be able to use the controller. Nope. Hold on. What about the Xbox controller? Ah! Okay, the Xbox controller isn't racist. But the PlayStation 5 controller is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, she jumps where the feet are. What? What an odd way of doing platforming. Okay. I fucks with that. That's so much nicer than what we were just dealing with in everything about Dino Crisis 3. New wallpaper. The ceiling butthole. Alright. Let's go, I guess. I hear a clock. What are you?
Our land is destroyed, our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum.
Why is
They
it
made
streaming
you
a white
here?
screen?
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
Weird.
When the path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Stream got to see just a pure white screen, but I actually wasn't bothered. Huh. Alright, this game already has a couple troubles. As some might expect when, not exactly emulating.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland.
This game is fucking
That of
weird.
your enemies is especially potent. Collect what you can. Use it wisely.
Alright. First things first. This game is, like, acting as though it's a sequel. Hold on. American McGee's Alice playthrough. I just want to see if the first game starts exactly like... Yep, this is the first game. Okay. Alright, fuck me. Alright, and number 2 is I'm going to change from capturing the game to capturing my full screen. That's an issue. Why is it black? Okay. That's a problem. Capture audio, pre-limited, limited cursor frame rate. Use anti-cheat compatibility. Book rate normal. sRGB. Limit capture frame. Weird. Why not just have random problems that I don't know how to fix? Alright, well, I'm just gonna pray that that doesn't keep happening for cutscenes, I suppose. And if it continues to happen, I will find a fix. How are you playing this game? Legally. Smile. Oh, cool. Essence. Alright. Well, at the very least, gameplay works. Is that a knife? What have you have? A knife! No!
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Millie, by the way, thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular. Okay. You want to play it, that's why you want to know. Well, the only way I know of is... Look, I mean, you can just Google it, and you'll...
Everyone seems completely dejected.
Why is it when I talk to
Are
these
things really
guys?
as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways.
This sucks.
Not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress of doors holds such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
Alright, idea. What if I exit... texture depth. What if I exit full screen mode? How's that look on my end? Never mind, the game crashed. Alright. I'm so glad that I am such a fucking idiot. Injectable camera. Okay, Alice. Anyway, if you Google it, you can find a link pretty quickly to the Internet Archive, and the Internet Archive will have it available. And no, the original is not available on Steam. Alright, I am now no longer playing it in full screen on my end. I am now playing it in windowed mode, which is gonna suck a little bit, I must admit. But if it fixes the cutscenes, I can live with that. I mean, I can't, but I can. So, we'll see if it fixed it. If it didn't fix it, I'm sorry, you kind of just have to live with white cutscenes.
Our land is destroyed.
Son of a bitch!
Our spirit crushed.
Well, this is a problem. Another idea. What if I do smaller... What if I do this? Surely this won't fix it. Surely this will not fix it. This is impossible to see. Hang on.
Stir up no trouble, stranger.
Son of a
The
bitch!
Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
Now it doesn't even go to 1920 by 1080. Never mind. 1920 by 1080. I'll be honest, I've never heard of this game. How dare you? You bigot. Alright. I'm genuinely honest, I don't know how to fix this. I genuinely don't. If I try to do full screen... I don't know. Hold on. What if I Google it? What if I... Google. American McGee's Alice OBS white cutscene. Issues recording. Every cutscene... Nope. This guy literally received no assistance by the engine. To fix it, run OBS as administrator. The screen turns white whenever... Screen turns white whenever... But otherwise, it's the same game as the version. Literally nobody wrote anything about this. OBS fix. This is in quotation marks. I don't like quotation marks. That implies that it's not a fix.
To share screen whenever you display capture, whatever it may be. It freezes, the dialogue continues, you can skip it, and then you get into the game. And still, like, you're missing out on the cutscene, especially if you have viewers, you're trying to record it for something, you know, you can't do it. So I've only found one solution for it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So before we begin doing that, I'm going to show you guys how to make the game the resolution you desire. So, I'm trying to see how I can do
Let's
this.
include you.
So right here, let me try to hide some stuff. I'll probably crop this in post-editing. This is where I put my game at. Into my productivity and whatnot. So wherever you put your American McGee's Alice folder, locate that so you see all the files. So once you get there, you're going to want to go to base and then config. Once you go to config, you're wanting to change the resolution to whatever your monitor is. So mine is scroll down until you find custom width, custom height. And this is how you're going to get it to have not those black bars on the edges. So I'll put it down 1920 by 1080. And I press it. There's nothing you can do here, but just to make it to what you're wanting it to, you just simply change it here. So these two. And if you want to change any other things like max FPS, it's all here. Output monitor 2 bits, default textures 1. And if you want to go ahead and pause video, copy whatever I got, get like sort of the settings, you can do that as well. But once you do that, you just press save, and now your game's going to be in an actual filling up your monitor. Right, so what I've done to get it to work is I'm actually going to put my screen over here. One moment. Okay, so now that you got your screen here, I know this looks weird. What I actually did was I turned off the game capture and display capture, and I just have it to set to window capture. And in window capture, you're just going to want to make sure it says American McGee's Alice. It won't work right away. And I'll show you what I have to do to get it to work. So, once you've set up the resolution you like in the config file, and once you have the...
Okay. He uses a different capture method. Intriguing. How peculiar. Window capture. Alice. American McGee's. Not there. Explain yourself, good sir.
Windows capture, all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to launch American McGee's Alice, like I normally do, and then press the Alt key and the Enter key. It makes the window, the full screen into windowed mode. Now, it is a little annoying. It's the only way that I found to do it is once you make it into windowed mode, it'll be windowed on your screen, but as you can see, because I have the window capture and have it cropped the right way, and you can tinker with it through OBS. You can see the full game or your viewers can in the recording. It does cut off a little bit, like right here. It is a little annoying. Let's see if I actually can fix that on my end. Oh, and because this is an old game, you can't tab out. So the best way to tab out is I've learned to do Control Delete and then open up Task Manager. I'm sure there's an easier way, but that's the way that I found out how to do it. Yeah, yeah, like I said, it'll cut off the bottom, which is really annoying. I wish there was a actual like community mod that allows you to record in OBS. But this is
Indeed. How peculiar. Okay, so we didn't crash. Good day. All right, and now select window to capture. Hang on. Cancel. Where's Alice? Properties. Select window to capture. American McGee's Alice. Fantastic. Thoughts and prayers. Wait, why is it white at the bottom? Why is it white at the bottom? Ah! Whatever. He did say it cuts off a bit of the bottom. Oh, it does cut off a bits of the bottom. He is right. Weird. That is annoying. And sucks. Also, hi Maddie, how you doing? Alright. This is to be expected from a game that's not, like, a fish... What is that? Maddie, what have you done? You finished Dino? Yes. Maddie, thank you for that. I am undeserving, but thank you. Alright. This is, once again, sucky. But let me see if it fixed the cutscene. That's all it needs to do.
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient.
This cutscene worked last time, so I don't have to worry about this.
Only your ignorance.
I also can't skip the cutscene suddenly. How curious. No! Oh god, what has happened? Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Criminy Christ. What? Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good lord. Oh god, you guys don't even know what happened to me. Oh my god, no! Oh god, no! How do I fix this? Oh, Jiminy Crickets! No! Why is my entire computer at 200% magnifying? No! Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where magnifier? No. No. Bad. Bad. No. Oh my god, my whole computer just went into 200%. It somehow opened, of all the apps, it opened up magnifying. And oh my god, good lord. Let's hope that never happens again. Yeah. You got a secret admirer, bro? I will love this game. Hi, Glenn. I will love this game just so long as it stops fucking me. Maddie, thank you for the festival fan. Maddie, why are you doing this? What have I done for you? Oh my god, dude. This is the moment of truth. Let's see if this cutscene works. If this cutscene is white, I'm so upset.
Everyone seems completely dejected.
Thank God.
Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I shouldn't think so. I'm a person.
This is not the Steam
And
version.
now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress adores hold such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you
I already saw
don't
this cutscene
have.
anyway.
Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
I like him. Also, yes, by the way, Maddie, I did miss it at first, but thank you for the money gun as well, and the 5 DJ cactuses. What is that? Murder it! Why? What was happening to me? Ow. he, like, makes my screen all wobbly. And I can't attack when he attacks me. Okay, so I'm bad at combat. Good to know. But Maddie, thank you for the Galaxy, the Money Gun, the Festival, and the 5 DJ Cactuses. I am absolutely not deserving of any of them, and I wonder what the hell happened to you that you gave all of that to me. But thank you very much. Yo, Maddie, can you send something my way? I'm broke as shit. Start streaming every night, and then maybe she'll throw money at you. Like a reverse stripper.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Alright. Good cat. I ain't got the equipment, bro. You don't have boobs? Or a schmenis? You know, fun fact, talking about penis, I feel like I've already made a mistake segueing into this conversation. But I was going through some old record. I feel like I'm making a double mistake.
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless halfwits. I can barely risk crossing the road. But make your way to the mines, the deepest pit. There's one wiser and braver than myself who might help. He still lives free.
Anyway, I was going through some old recordings of...
Every adventure requires a first step. Trite but true, even here.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Cheshire. Anyway, I was going through some old recordings. Found a couple old recordings of me with my old friend group. Man, does that get real sad. Like, real sad, real fast. Action T, 24. Thank you for 20 roses. Also, I remember being creeped out by this game when I was younger.
Hanging ropes are as good as step ladders to those who know how to use them.
I don't... Watch this. Nailed it. Are you gonna... Excuse you, sir. I would like this. Oh, is that like health?
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing of value.
You have nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
Okay. Also, Maddie, you have work in Oh, he got real small. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Maddie, for everything. I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to hang out and chill for this stream, and I hope you have a good time at work, even though I know that work sucks. Work is for suckers. Yeah, well, you're a sucker. Heh. And you're gonna have to work, bitch. What is this? I don't know. Oh, I have... Hang on. Is that just the same? Wait, no, I can throw it? Hold on. Oh my god, that's cool! Why is that an elevator? Thank you and have fun with the game. Well, don't thank me. Thank you. Rolling rocks. Roxanne, you ain't gotta put on the red light. Oh no. Never mind, it wasn't even a worry. Roxanne. Wasn't that cool? Come on now. No, it is cool. Sorry, I actually enjoy some things. Contrary to popular belief. Also, why was there just one slave dude just by himself over there? Oh, I thought I was still in that. Alright, I gotta go for... Ah! Holy shit! Dude! You lost your legs! Oh my god! Oh, 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 oh. Alright. Murder. Are those playing cards?
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Dude, I get multiple weapons in this game? Hang on. Yeah, that's how I swap. Wait, is the deck limited? Is the deck perchance my mana bar? Oh my god! It's like I've played this game before, even though I don't think I did. Actually, I probably played this game when I was like 10. Maybe. I seem to remember it, like, on the family computer. Holy fuck! Or at least I thought I did. Maybe I've just played video games before and I know what 52 pickup means. Sorry, I'm just messing around. Newsflash, buddy. Nobody cares what you like. Now you're getting it. You know, I wonder if one day that person who I now follow and who now follows me will show up to the stream. There's many things I would love to say to her, but I shan't like to ruin that friendship. You know, that digital internet friendship that isn't really a friendship. Hey, it's my dude. Later, my dude. Oh, God! Ow, ow. Okay, they're ranged. Holy shit! I fucking got him in one go! Hang on. Headshot. Headshots don't seem to do anything special. Bam. I missed. Oh, wait, no I didn't. I'm goat. Bam. So are these just health? They are just health. Well, it doesn't...
Have the key. Very resourceful. Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I certainly hope he is not.
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive burden they carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight. They've suffered...
I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really I am. But what about me getting small?
She really said, cool story, bro. Anyway. Did that guy just kill himself?
There's a school inside the fortress where you'll find certain items for creating a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Damn it. We can see.
Just toss me out. I'll take care of them before you get shot down. Ooh. Temple Run.
Eventually, must break through such walls. But for now, jump!
Yes, sir. Oh, wow. I'm just here now. Okay. Weird, but I fuck with it. Oh, hello. this what happens when you fall off the world? You meet God? What's this way? Nothing. What's this way? My demise. Okay. This game's odd. I fuck with it, but it's odd. It's weird that falling off the map comes with no punishment whatsoever, though. Okay. Health. What? Huh? Door? What? Wall? Okay. What the fuck? Demons! What the fuck? The ground is opening beneath me! What is happening? Get exercised, bitch. This game's odd. Easy. Get Shrek'd. Alright, so I was pulled into an alternate parallel universe where the demons are trying to get me, and I have to go through a closet to get out of here. The Fortress of Doors. I feel like I might have gotten ahead of myself already. Somehow. Listen, Gwen, you gotta treat a car like you treat a woman. Go on. No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. You know, it gets less shocking almost immediately. But, for what it's worth, it was really, really... What? What the fuck? Sure, the dogs of war are loose. Okay. ¿Dónde está? This is a very strange experience. So there's power-ups that turn me into a demon. And then the Cheshire Cat is just like, yo, bro, let loose the dogs of war. Fuck it. Interesting. I fuck with it heavy. I do like being a weird demon. Okay, what's going on? I don't even know what the goal is, really. The goal is what? Get small? Okay. What now? Okay. What now? Oh my god, big door. Holy shit. Alright. Now I wait for the platforms. Alright, did I get ahead of myself? My bad. I assumed. And you know what they say, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. My top 5 favorite video game. Is that so, Ozzy? Hey. There we go. Bling, bling, bling. Big ass door. Oh, excuse me? These enemies are weird. Alright. Needs a remaster or a sequel. I mean, well, this game has a sequel.
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
Okay. Puzzle. Nope. Puzzle. Did I do it first try, or is that... Did I just get lucky? Well, after Madness Returns. Well, fun fact, there was supposed to be one after Madness Returns. I wonder if you knew that. Ah! This was supposed to be a trilogy, but apparently the third game got canned. Murder. Alright, onwards. This, funny enough, reminds me of Little Nightmares 2. Also, to go from playing Dino Crisis to this game is probably one of the most insane experiences ever. Because in Dino Crisis, every single enemy hits you like a fucking truck, and they don't give you any healing whatsoever, and it's incredibly difficult. And then this game, it's like, the enemies are gonna do, like, little baby itty-bitty damage to you. And all of them are going to drop, like, your entire health bar as an item every time you kill one of them. No! Easy. Bruh. Oh, hey, look where I am. Hey, wait a second. Fuck, I missed. Murder. Alright. Hello, this is Mur. Oh, nice to meet you, Mur. Murder. Alright. So is this a puzzle? What's going on here? Because I didn't pay attention to the juggle. I saw that a juggle was happening. Wait, should I go through that? Oh, wait, nope, this one's green. That's the one I wanted. I somehow found it out. I only fucked up twice. I also found my way back outside, which is where I wanted to be at first. I didn't even get to explore this area fully before I got launched into the abyss. Murder. Leon rubbed my hands. Thank you for sharing the life. Oh, Cheshire.
Entering school requires a real leap of logic.
Is that so? Hang on. It's only 1 a.m. I'm starting to get a little sleepy already. That's because I have a long day. Fun fact about my day. I'm gonna talk about it. Today, I had shoes arrive in the mail. So that was pretty cool. A couple days ago, so I've been running at Amazon a lot. While I've been running at Amazon, you ever where'd you get the game? Internet Archive. Because it's not available on Steam anymore. Whoa, Alice, watch with that knife. Anyway, so... What was I saying? At Amazon, I've been running lately. And when you run, if ever you've ran in your life, you basically learn that runner's high genuinely is a thing, and it's honestly quite bullshit. The idea that when you run just a little bit, your body is just like, ah, man, I love running. So, that being said, that looks like an enemy type. Try and kill it. It is. But he didn't die. Hello. You missed, Alice. Okay, maybe he's a victim. He's my victim. But yeah, so runner's high is a real thing. So I was running at Amazon lately, and I was like, damn, man, how badly I would love to, like, get some running shoes. So I go on Zappos.com. This is not an ad. And I looked up to see their running shoes and see if there's anything available. And there were some running shoes for like 50, 60 bucks, which I thought was pretty cheap. Depending on the color, it was 50, 60 bucks. The full price shoe itself was like 75. But I said, why the fuck would I ever pay $75 for a shoe just because of its color when I can just get it for like $56 and change? In like orange or something. So I got it in that. And so I tried out the shoe today, and I went for a run, which is very unlike me. And I also spent time with family today. I played with a bunch of kids today. It's been a whole day for me. So I'm a little sleepy. More sleepy than I might have been on a regular day off. Especially since I didn't take a nap. So don't mind the sound of a monster reopening. Which, this is probably a poor strategic decision. Might have been better to save that monster for tomorrow. But I digress. Also, real quick, while I was yapping, I noticed this. This wall in front of me is, like, made out of human. Like, if you look at this wall, this one's, like, wood. That one's also weirdly fleshy. That one's wood. But, like, look, that one has a face on it. Actually, three faces. Fascinating. Oh, an eyeball. So is everything just strangely fleshy here? Yes, because look at that painting in the background. Just smoking pot, thinking of the good old days.
There's a bit more to do than you suggested, don't you think?
No need for sarcasm. I admit my memory's not what it was. I'm here now. Try to amend its deficiencies. The library contains a recipe for the potion. Consult the book of bizarre things. Oh no! Run!
Oh no! And this is where he gets killed. Nope. Ow. Bleh. You know, it might have helped if I looked up howlongtobeat.com and their runtime for Alice. That's usually kind of what I like to do lately. This game is creepy. I'm glad you're still here, Brittany. Sometimes I worry about that. Wait, they do flash red when I hit them. Only a couple times, though, and then they just stop. This one's not even a painting, it's a cutout. It's like a relief artwork. Same with that one, actually. And you know what? I don't think we have Millie. Or really Cincinnati. Cincinnati's last message was that he gets paid to be Wait a second. I pushed this. What? Oh, hang on. Why was this pushable? I don't think it was actually pushable. I think maybe I hallucinated that. Wait a second, there's more of them. I think I'm hallucinating. I remember this game, I couldn't finish it, kept getting stuck. Well, that's encouraging. I'm always here just listening. This dude is fucking me up. Also, I'm considering poor decisions, so you're gonna chill for now. I would sure recommend you chill for now, Mr. Action T. Happy Friday, new friend. Happy Friday! Is it still Friday? No, it's Saturday now. Happy Saturday! I hope everyone who has what? Hello? Geronimo! Oh. This game's trippy. Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna get that. You cannot stop me. It looks like a crow scythe. So I'm just gonna jump on the fireplace first, and then...
Here's a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy club? I'll tell you. Whenever you want it to be.
Good one. Good one. I love it. A croquet mallet is a billy club. How smart. Console and game releases / year? I couldn't give you any of that info right now. I mean, Google is your best friend, but that's not usually the answer I like to give. It usually feels shitty to say that, but... Wait, why is it highlighting them? Wait, because I can launch croquets at them? That's funny. Fair answer. Yeah, it's not usually the answer I like to give, but I don't usually look up that stuff until I post it on my YouTube. What way's the right way to go so I don't go that way? Alright, that one's probably the most right way to go. Or 2001 or 2000. Original Alice. Awesome. How much did I miss? So far we're 54 minutes into stream, but you've realistically only missed 20-30 minutes. The first 20-30 minutes of stream were... How did this game know what I do when I see a pretty woman? Anyway. Yeah, so the first 20-30 minutes were just troubleshooting to make it look good for stream and everything. And fix cutscene problems. This game gives me a contact high. Listen, if it makes you happy, that's all it needs to do. Oh, interesting. Wait. Why is it that when I kill people with the croquet, that, like, I get it refunded? Oh, because this currency fills both? Oh, that's crazy. You know, I hate to be that guy who always nitpicks everything and finds a problem with everything, but that just makes me question why the magic system is even a system, and realistically why the health system is the way it is. Because if I just get health and magic from literally every enemy I ever kill, then, like, what's the point? But I'm not going to be a hater.
But
Not
they
now.
can't see, they don't want to hear. You'll do better if you become corporeal.
I'm sorry. I can become a ghost? A ghost! Woo! Woo! I played this on PC back in the day. So did I? Question mark, I think. Also, Adolphins, thank you for your awesomes. The sequel was fun to play. The sequel will be next. Oh. Of all the things I expected to happen when I stood on that wasn't any of them.
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way, but the steps are steep. Take them one at a time.
Okay. When does a croquet mallet become a billy club whenever one wants them to be? Bam. 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 Owie. Owie. So, has everyone been... That's a strong cat. Has anyone been playing, not playing, watching The Boys? I haven't, but how's the season been? If anybody has. I imagine the answer is terrible. But then again, I also still haven't watched Gen V. There's a TikTok guy named Ethan on Everything. Or Evan on Everything. No! Oh my god, there's fall damage. There's a guy on TikTok whose name's like Evan or Ethan. It's an E. It's an E name. And it's like Ethan on Everything or Evan on Everything. And he talked about Gen V, Season 2. That is my only exposure to Gen V Season 2. I did like Gen V Season 1, but Gen V Season 2 I just have not watched. And he seemed to imply that Gen V Season 2 was bad. And I hate to be the guy to be like, alright, I'll take your word on it, but I kinda did. I need to finish the last few episodes of Fallout first. I never watched Season 2 of that, actually, because I hated Season 1. Oh my god, he fucking exploded! He turned into meat! Good lord. Become corporeal. Why does the cat vaguely sound like Albert Wesker? To beat what you cannot see, you must become corporeal. Observatory. Cute girl, well produced, I thought. When did you start your stream tonight? I started it almost a perfect hour ago. 59 minutes and 7 seconds ago. 8 seconds. 9 seconds. Realistically, if you are that this late, you have only missed like 30 minutes of stream. Because the first... Is that a pentagram? The stars are all pentagrams. Or are all pentagrams stars? Depends on your perspective, I suppose. Just in time, have you played this before? No. The cat's voice is also Ghostface voice. That is interesting. I mean, I think... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if I played Alice Madness Returns, or if I played this game. But I think, and this is not a guarantee, that... No! First death. Oh, man. Oh, I lost all that progress? No! Darn. That's just how strong I am. Oh god. Oh god, not again. I need to not hit that button. I'm not in full screen mode, and I am suffering so bad with this controller. I'm just so overpowered that the only thing that can take me out is fall damage. The checkpoints in this game are frustrating. It's the main reason I never finished it. Oh. Oh, wait! I'm not fucking crazy! Look! Oh! I'm not wrong! It did go in! That's what I told my ex, too, but she didn't believe me either. Is this PC only? Never seen this game before? I don't know. Are hot dog sandwiches? You know, I read that. I read it out loud. I never answered it. And the answer is no. Simply because the bun is connected. Now, if the bun was disconnected, then they would be considered sandwiches. Yes, original Alice was PC only. Oh, that's a shame. Now, when does a croquet mallet become a billy club?
Here's a riddle. When
I'll tell you.
croquet mallet like a billy club? I'll tell you.
Whenever you want it to be. What bam? What bam? What bam? What bam? What bam? Wang. Wang. Alright. There's Mr. Awooga Kid. Also, I'm just curious. I want to know. I just want to know the fun fact. Howlongtobeat.com, the tried and true Alice. American McGee. We're not doing it tonight. We're not beating this game in one night. This is like a probably 3, maybe 4 stream game, depending on how fast we get through it. This is a 10-hour game, apparently. Ow. You're slow as fuck. How dare you? You know, Brown Bear, you're slow as fuck. Ever considered that? Also fair answer. Okay, thanks. I have a PS and Mac, very limited. These graphics were amazing when this came out. They still hold up. How long? 10.5 hours. I know nothing. Is this an Alice in Wonderland-esque story? Yes, I equally know nothing, but this is... I don't know if it's, like, a different telling, or just, like, you know, an accurate telling, or whatever, of Alice. But yes, this is Alice in Wonderland. That cat who's talking to me, the guy who was like, when does a croquet mallet become a billy club? I'll tell you whenever you want it to be. That's the Cheshire Cat, and I am playing as Alice, and this is Wonderland, and my goal is to murder the Red Queen, I think. And I'm currently murdering her cards. Oh, I thought you were talking to yourself. Well, this game is about schizophrenia and suicide, I think. What a good way to get restricted again. It's not super accurate, it's just McGee's version. Well, there you go. I mean, I know nothing. Literally nothing about Alice. The only Alice I know is the live-action Alice movie where Johnny Depp played Mad Hatter. I like it. I can tell that was a card man. I believe this was the horror version of Alice, and a movie was going to be made about this long. Oh, that movie was hella fun. Yeah. Anything with my boy Johnny Depp is a fun movie. You ever watch Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street? Oh my god, dude. If you haven't, go watch it. What have you done with your life? Let's not repeat my past mistakes. Come on. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh. Unc, you actually play Peek. Yes, I do.
There's no lock, but it won't open. It's stuck.
Treat it like a Chinese box or a stubborn lid. A tap in the right spot might do the trick.
I had no idea last night when people... Realistically, it was just Brittany who wanted me to play it. And she's been waiting, I don't even know how long.
That a tap. Fortunate I didn't suggest force. You might have pulverized it.
I like a little bit of humor in my game. Ugh. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I can't believe that Disney canceled a whole Pirates of the Caribbean movie just because of Amber Heard. Oh my god. And that they almost tried to cancel Johnny Depp's career. That man was so innocent. God, I love Pirates of the Caribbean and Johnny Depp.
Mushrooms, poppies, sugar and spice, all those things are very nice. When combined, the proper mixture makes a getting small elixir. I don't really like sweets.
Fun fact of the day, I really like poetry like that rhyme. Well, I like rhymes. But, I'm very bad at them. I never read the books, but I heard the book. Ah! Fun fact of the day, I don't think I've seen a majority of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I only remember the really, really, really cool one where they turn into skeletons, because that's fucking awesome. And I remember the really, 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 really cool one that involved Davy Jones. And because I am also one of those fucking nerds on the internet that goes, you know, they just don't make CGI like they used to, and then posts a picture of Davy Jones. That was a curse. It was a curse, and yet it's awesome. Are you gonna genuinely tell me that turning into an immortal skeleton anytime the sun goes down is a bad thing? Give me that curse any day of my life. Any day of my life. I like Alice in Once Upon a Time TV show. I never watched that. Also, was he really... assuming you mean, was he really being accused by his ex-wife, Amber Heard? Yes. And also, if you mean, was he innocent? Also, yes. He was completely innocent. That woman is completely batshit crazy. I have no idea how she was able to make all those accusations. I never watched... Alright, you know, speaking out of my ass. I never watched the hearings and everything that was going on, but I know from the people who did that,
Fine, you look dressed in raiment. Your enemies are fortunate that your condition is not permanent, and you're lucky too. Red eyes suit so few.
The gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise, can't afford to lose the weight.
I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pinny, do I?
No, it wouldn't suit you. I've recalled one of the potion's ingredients. Mushrooms, lovely texture. What's that?
oh man, it still burns down my, like, super buff in the cutscene. That's a shame. But it was worth it, because I got to see, like, Alice as a demon in the cutscene for some reason. Neither was innocent, but Amber did worse. I mean, Amber shit in the bed and blamed the cat, so, I mean, you don't win after that. I agree, CGI used to be so fucking good. I was glued to my screen for those hearings. You know what amazes me, actually? That, like, movies, TV show, like, whatever, like, all those things take years and years and years to come out. And yet, back in the day, like, 2000s, you know, you could get a movie like Pirates of the Caribbean, like, 3 of them in, you know, just as many years, basically. Oh, no, I might die here. Like, 3 of them in, like, an annual release schedule. with the most gorgeous CGI you've ever seen in your life. God damn it, dude. I got really fucked up by that one card guy. Okay, well, now I have to replay that little section again. Dang it. I don't... Alright, my only criticism right now, and it's kind of... It legitimately is my only criticism, is I don't like that me throwing my knife... excuse me, that's the monster. Me throwing my knife results in me not having my knife for like a good 15 seconds. And that throwing the knife is not like an insta-kill. Or at the very least, it doesn't get a headshot multiplier. Also, Dill Will. This looks so niche. It's old games. It's old games. Old games are good. People need to stop sleeping on old games. And unfortunately, I'm turning into like... Well, fortunately and unfortunately, I'm turning into like a fucking retro streamer. What's this cozy air you bring, Unk?
Should be safe. Guards never exercise. Can't afford to lose the weight.
Oh, that's funny, because they're cards. And they weigh like nothing. I try and be cozy.
How fine you look when dressed in rage. Your enemies are fortunate that your condition is not permanent. And you're lucky too. Red eyes suit so few.
Get over here. Rage bait. Dang it. Come on. Skip cutscene. My power-up is burning out. I only know you as a retro streamer. I know, and you know what? I'm not even mad about it. It's just like that was never my intention. But nostalgia, unfortunately, is a thing that people will always just be like, oh, it's nostalgia. He thinks these old games are better. I'm sorry, but, like, old games are kind of just better. They kind of just are. I mean, they do usually have problems. And if Dino Crisis 3 is anything to go by, and, you know, certain other Resident Evils, their problems are usually way worse than what modern games have. But the problem is, modern games, I don't know, you pick and choose. Would you rather a really good game with some really bad flaws, or would you rather a game that, like, legitimately isn't even finished, and they sold it to you anyway?
Ah, the diabolical dice. A word of caution, don't throw them when you're alone. The fiends lack loyalty, and their notion of nourishment is quite disturbing.
I think it's called oh no! Hang on. Not the diabolical dice. What does it even do? Nothing? Roll again. What the fuck? What does the diabolical dice do? I opened up a fucking gateway? Okay, it spawned an imp. Oh, the imp fights for me. Fuck him up, imp! Come on, diabolical dice! Liquefy, hate to be this guy, but yeah, I'm not unmuting you. Brown Bear's making a good choice with that. Way too aggressive, I warned you, bud. Yeah, good choice. Don't use them with no enemies or the imp will attack you. Try me. Oh yeah? Diabolical dice. Come at me, bro. You and me, 1v1. Bitch. Oh, and he gives me nothing. It's not worth it. Ah! Also, depending on the roll, the imp will be stronger or weaker. Well, if you've noticed, I've rolled, I think, a 1 every single time. Oh, hello. Pardon me, gentlemen. Bink. Bink. I feel like the scout from Team Fortress 2. What's in these rooms? What? What in the... What? What? Hello? I feel like I stayed in the same room, it just respawned enemies, because it teleported me. It gave me the illusion that I went somewhere new. I think that's exactly what it's doing. It's just teleporting me backwards. It is! Look at that! The door stays open! I fucking called it. I'm not sure if the twins are in this one. They probably will be. Second grade... Wait a second. Third grade. Second grade. Well, I guess I was wrong. Oh, hello. Pretty frozen ice? Pretty frozen ice.
You're fortunate I passed by.
Thank you for the high bear and the 5 rows.
What? I was about to say you're lucky to have found me. Look, I found the last ingredient, sugared spice drops.
Whenever we meet up, seems like also find a bit more trouble. Seen any jumbo grow about?
There's a bit in that flask on the sideboard. You see, we're set. Bring back some poppy blooms and we'll mix up the potion.
They worked on 2 and 3 at the same time, actually, and the script was being written on the fly by Ted and Terry. Who the fuck are Ted and Terry? And also, you were glued to the screen for those hearings. You see, those were hearings that every time I heard something about them, they were diabolically interesting, but I never did anything about them. This game looks interesting. Hi, Eclipse Gene. Eclipse Gene, I was just watching some of the VODs earlier, and you were in them. Do you only have Xbox and PC? I have an Xbox 360 back there. Actually, no, that's an Xbox One. I have an Xbox One there that I don't touch ever. I have a PS5 sitting right next to me. This is the main console that I have. And I have my PC. Excuse me. That was gross. I remember G4 TV was talking about this game. I think I remember G4. For some reason, that rings a bell. Hello? By the way, he has 8 million subscribers. Does anybody here know Game Ranks? Sounds like you don't like your PS5. The PS5 has no games on it.
Here's a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy club? I'll tell you. Whenever you want it to be.
Bink. Bink. Game ranks for what? Never mind. Oh, poppy seeds. This is what I need. We're about 10 we're about an hour in. Yeah, an hour and 19 minutes. Oh, you won't forget Morgan Webb from G4. She is hotter than Rebecca. How dare you? Sounds like a G4 aired Ninja War. Oh, that. Yep. Yep, there it is. You can't use an external hard drive on PS5, and it ruined it for me. Understandable. The PS5 has no game. Here's the alright. I am not a big fan of consoles anymore because consoles don't have discs. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that you can buy a game and say, like, oh, I want this on my console, you know, whatever. You will buy the game disc, you'll bring it home, and assuming you bought, like, a version of the console that actually still has a disc tray, which, if you did, you're a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot, by the way. but you slap the disc into the tray, and then it tells you to install the fucking game, like a goddamn clown. What is the point of having a disc tray? What is the point of having physical media if all it is just going to be you're installing it? It's fucking so stupid. I was a big console person. I moved to PC for very specific reasons. Those reasons being that there were, like, a couple games on Steam that I wanted to play. Most notably was Gary's Mod and Evolve. Those were the big two games that got me into PC gaming. And unfortunately, Xbox has done nothing but shoot itself in the face over the years. And PlayStation is not very good. They have no games. And consoles, like, what the fuck is the point? I like having a physical library. I like being able to see my games on a shelf. But what the fuck is the point of me buying anything anymore if the moment I play... Even, like, no internet. Like, I rip out the internet cable on my, like, PS5 and everything, and I slap that game in, it still says I have to install a patch. Or not a patch, but, like, I have to install it off the game disc. Because the consoles can no longer just read the data that's on the disc. Also, Ted and Terry are the writers for the Pirates franchise. Ted Elliott and Terry Rossio. I would never have known that. If you get PS Plus, you get free games every month. Yeah, I also pay for that, and I don't ever touch it. I do, like, the annual subscription every year, which costs me, you know, I don't even know, like, 120 bucks. And I get no usage out of it. I don't know why I realistically pay for it. I shouldn't. But I do. It's a different world, bro. We ain't in the 1900s. Sorry that the world was better in the 1900s. Fucking Gen Z. This is the first time seeing the game that came before Alice Madness Returns. Yeah. It's my first time seeing it, too. Oh, God! And I will be playing Alice Madness Returns right after this. This will be an Alice-y week. And then I think the next game I might play might be Pragmata, which is that new Capcom game. So welcome. I'm either a retro streamer or a Capcom streamer. Apparently nothing else. Nobes, you're Gen Z. You don't know that. Amen to that. Still mad the third game was cancelled by EA. I would be too if I was a fan of the franchise. I'm sorry, the doors damaged me? Or was that just like a fluke? Weird. How peculiar. Oh. Alright. Boink. Where do go? I wonder if he'll be back here. Not where I meant. He sounds like one of... He is. You don't know that. You don't even know how old I am. Ha! Joke's on you, dummy. Where do I go? I have now explored what I think is everything. I picked up the flask. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe I bring it back to him?
This condenser can mix the potion. Doesn't look like it's good for much else, though.
Oh god. I turned on my phone screen for 5 seconds. It looks like I'm not paying attention to the game now. I look like a fool.
But not as you came. Go by way of the observatory. This star's for your stellar performance. May open some doors for you.
I just wanted to check my phone and see if my TikTok friend was online. And she's not. You really are right, though. I'm always right. I always give the correct opinion. Like Resident Evil... Wait, go back, but not the way you came. This star may open some doors for me. What does that mean? Okay, so not that... Anyway, but yes. What's one of my favorite games? Outer Wilds. If you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Buy it, don't look it up. Play it, don't look it up. Wonder how Emily is doing. She hasn't come in lately. You know who I'm wondering is how they do? I don't even know their names anymore because they don't come in here anymore. I've contemplated buying that. You shouldn't even need to Here's the only info you really need about Outer Wilds, alright? And I will give you all the info you possibly need. You missed the I'm sorry, did I straight up just walk out of the room without the potion? Hold on. I might be stupid. Well, would you look at that? Oh wow, would you look at that? Also, chat isn't on Twitch. How do you mean chat isn't on... Oh! Son of a bitch. Ah, that's because the game is being drawn over top everything. Hold on. Order. Move to bottom. Thank you for the heads up. It's a shame I didn't notice that before. Dang it. Is this Black Souls? Laura. Laura! That's one of them! There's Laura and the other one, who fell in love with my voice. And that was kind of weird. And I felt weird taking her money, because people were like, why don't you date that random Ah! Cat. Fantastic. I'm so glad that other people have better memories than I do. The music in this game is so weird and cool. It's done by Chris Vrenna, who was in 9 Inch Nails. Why do you know that? Fascinating that you do. But, anyway, Nikki, I will tell you the only information you need to know about Outer Wilds. The only information you need to know is if you like space, open world exploration, and reading, a lot of reading, then Outer Wilds is fantastic. And you don't need to know anything else. And in fact, don't know anything else. I would play that game on stream just as an advertisement for how good it is, except I can't. Which I can't even tell you why I can't, because that's a spoiler. And of any game that you can ever receive spoilers for, Outer Wilds is the worst one. And no, I can't tell you why. Well, if you get another, you can then play together. If I get another? What do you mean if I get another? You can't play it? I can't tell you why, but what I can tell you is that unless you suffer from dementia... Sorry, you can't stream it. I could stream it, but it'll do nothing. Again, I can't talk much about it because it's spoilers, and of any game ever that you should never spoil, it's Outer Wilds. And the long story short of it is, unless you get severe head trauma and forget your memories, or you have dementia and you forget your memories, you can't replay Outer Wilds. It is an unreplayable game. You can play it once and only once. And that's all I can ever tell. Even that is telling you more than I would be comfortable with. Anyone coming into streams risks spoilers, so who cares? No, you don't understand. I can't... Again, like, you don't get it until you play it yourself. You physically cannot... Like, I can't play Outer Wilds. Not, like... Not in a way that is a playthrough. I can play it, but I can't do a playthrough of it. And I know that that doesn't make much more sense than anything I've already said. But that's all I can tell you. Alright, you're hyping me up. It's that good. Anyone who has played the... Listen, it's not a game that meshes with everybody, because it is a lot of reading. And it's... it's a lot of reading. But anybody who has played the game pretty much loves it. I walked away from Outer Wilds hating it, and then I thought about it for a little while, and then I was like, no, this is like the best game I've ever played in my life. Outer Wilds, when did it come out? 2018, I believe, or 2019. You can buy it on every platform, I believe. Buy it, play it, don't look it up. Outer Wilds or Outer Worlds? Outer Wilds. W-I-L-D-S. It is very similar in name. It is very different in game. That's alright. Extermination is waiting for you. Also, I just spent a lot of time yapping. I want to quickly catch up on any chats I missed. Hang on. The music in this game is so weird. Alright, I caught that. You can't play it. Sorry. I was obsessed with these games for a while. It's like an autistic special interest. Fair enough. These games are very interesting so far. So far. Asterisk. I have short-term memory loss anyways. I bought the newer one on Steam. Damn, is this one better? Sorry to make you wait. What is that username, dude? It's like a squiggle. Sorry to make you wait, Squiggle. Also, thank you, Squiggle, for following. But I don't know. I haven't played both. Is this the original or Madness Returns? So, I understand that that's a little confusing. Stream says Madness Returns, but this is the original. The reason that Stream says Madness Returns is because TikTok doesn't understand that the original exists. So, it's either I advertise this as Madness Returns, or I advertise it as just another game. And for the sake of the algorithm, I figured it's probably better to just say that this is Madness Returns. That way, God forbid, anyone who is interested in Madness Returns sees this. There's a hole in my floor. Yes, I have arrived, sir. I love reading lore, like The Last of Us, Horizons. Love the hidden backstories in those games. Reading is fun in video games compared to just reading books. Okay, fair enough. Banger of a game. Nikki, then you should play Outer Wilds. I will say no more. Is this platform exp? What does platform exp mean? I'm fighting ants? What am I playing, Grounded? What am I playing, Donkey Kong? What is this? Oh no, they just blocked the fucking... You bastards. If you're asking about this what? You're not a rock? Hello? Can I kill you? Can I murder the poor innocent rock? I can, but at what cost? I would be no Ryan Gosling. Alright. He's fine. He's fine. The new iPhone update has me mistaking typos constantly, my bad. You're A-okay. I own Madness Returns, but couldn't find where to buy the original. It's because this game isn't available for purchase, I don't think, anymore. Apparently, this was a PC exclusive, according to one other commenter, and it's not available on PC anymore. And also, to answer that, yes, there you go. It is a platform exclusive. But if you're asking about Outer Wilds is not platform exclusive. You can get that on Xbox, you can get that on PlayStation. I think it's available on Nintendo Switch, but I think if you play video games on Nintendo Switch, you need to have your mental health evaluated. And then it's also available on Steam as well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, jump! Nintendo Switch is garbage. Nintendo Switch is fine if you play the games that are specifically designed for Nintendo Switch. But if you play Nintendo Switch ports, I think you need your mental health evaluated, like I said. For instance, if you play Breath of the Wild, or, you know, Tears of the Kingdom, I think that that's fine, or Splatoon. Those are games specifically designed for the Nintendo Switch. But if you're like, I'm gonna use the Nintendo Switch to play Red Dead Redemption 2, I think you need to be psychologically evaluated. Oh no! Oh no! Oh wow, I'm dead instantly. Who's playing games on Nintendo Switch over PlayStation or PC? American McGee's working on a spiritual sequel. Damn EA. Have you played the new Tomb Raider? I haven't played a single Tomb Raider in my life. Pocopia on the Switch 2 is a blast. I will never buy the Switch 2. I have a Switch 1 sitting directly in front of me that I played one time to play Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, for me, was legitimately like a $600 video game. Because I bought a console for it. And then I never played it. Or I never played anything else. You cannot be serious. Did I just get... Am I mentally deficient? Or did I just hit the fucking air in front of the boulder? What? It's free on PlayStation for the monthly free game, Tomb Raider. If you're talking about, like, Rise of the Tomb Raider or whatever, or anything like that, I do own a number of Tomb Raiders. I've just never played any of them. And if I played Tomb Raider, I would pull a Resident Evil, and I would play the whole series, starting from the original. I'm so sorry, my phone keeps tweaking out and sending me... That's fine, I don't mind. Favorite God of War game? It's probably 1. No. No. That's a hard one. 1 is good, but I'm not a fan of Pandora's Temple. 3 is probably where it's at, even though 3 is just kind of like boss rushing from enemy to enemy. God of War 2 is pretty boring, but it's kind of necessary. God of War 2018 is very good, and God of War Ragnarok is straight dog shit. It is literally the worst in the entire franchise. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch! God of War 3 is peak. It honestly is quite good. I don't have much to hate about God of War 3. The only thing I have to hate about God of War 3 is that it does the classic thing that every old game does, and honestly a lot of new games, where it's a sequel to everything, and so they just reset... Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. They reset your power level basically immediately, and then they go, oh, well, gotta go re-grab all your abilities. Kratos might be a top 5 video game character. No. I mean, yes, but you would have to cut out Ragnarok. You make me skeptical. I only played the one before Ragnarok, and I was like, is it that bad? It's that you haven't played it? I haven't played what? Question mark. I have played... Actually, I haven't played all of God of War. I missed Chains of Olympus and Ascension. And Ghost of Sparta. Those 3 games, I think... Assuming I'm right. Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, and Ascension. I think those are 3 separate games. Alright, that worked last time. Am I just gonna forever be stuck here like an idiot? Because I'm stupid. That's where I'm at. Wait, the newest. The newest is Ragnarok. 2018 is amazing. Correct. Because you were shitting on Tang. What the fuck does Tang? Raniero, thank you for following. Wait, the newest. Okay, I'm confused. What are you trying to say here, Jacob? Type it all out. Make it make sense for me. Maybe I'm slow, maybe you're stupid. I don't know. Help me. Help me understand. Treat me like I'm 5. You talked on Ragnarok, but I played the one before that, and you made me skeptical. So, oh my god, OG Alice on my For You page? Yes. Ironic, OG Alice and somehow talking about God of War. Welcome to the stream, my friend, Majora's Wrath. You make me want to play Zelda now. It was fun watching you play one of my favorite games, but I gotta go to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Kieran. Well, Kieran, there will be a VOD of it uploaded to YouTube and also on Twitch. So, you know, if you've got nothing going on at work or home or whatever, and you just want to listen to something going on for a couple hours, you are more than welcome to watch those if that interests you. But otherwise, you have a good night, friend, and I hope to see you another time. I forgot the last word. So sorry, I keep accidentally clicking send before I'm done. You're A-okay. Bro, I've never seen... Oh, no, not again! I've never seen anyone play this. It's one of my... it's my fave of the 2 games. I haven't played either one. So, this is my first experience. That's a mild lie. I have played the second one for, like... What? I did play the second one for, like, 2 hours, like, a decade and a half ago. So I have no memory of it. My question still stands. Why is Ragnarok worse than... Okay, that's what you're trying to ask. That's what I figured you were trying to ask, but I am too stupid and... No, not again! I'm a little stupid and slow. So, how am I liking it? So far, I'm liking it. This is the hardest part of the game so far, because I'm bad at it. Yeah, Ragnarok is a bad... All in all, okay, it would take... Brief moment, because I can't listen to the sound of that waterfall while I try and make my point here. Brief, review of Ragnarok. If you played 2018, right, I would make the strong argument that one of, if not the best part of God of War 2018 is when you're going from place to place and you get to listen to Mimir talk on the boat. And Mimir will tell Kratos all the stories of the Norse mythology and how evil Odin was and how horrific Thor is and all this, right? I beg you. And, like, now I'm a little bit too detached from the story, so it would be hard for me to bring up specific examples. But I beg you that if you are a fan of those moments in 2018, God of War 2023 basically shits on all of those and more. Like, all those stories don't even fucking matter. They might as well be decanonized, because God of War 2023 just kind of fucking pretends that it's not real. That being said, I also don't like the enemy. There's, no, it's not the enemies. I don't like that it's... They make certain changes to the gameplay that I am really butthurt about. For instance, I might be the only person on the planet who had noticed this thing. In 2018's God of War, there's, like, health pickups, right? You know, you destroy a crate, you kill an enemy, whatever, there's a health pickup. In 2018, there are different sizes of health pickups. There's, like, a small, a medium, and a large one. And they have different models, they look different, and they persist through the areas. So if you go through one fight, and you kill, like, a bunch of enemies, and you do well, and you leave the health, like, items there, you can leave, go forward, run into enemies who then kick your butt, and you can go back and say there's 3 health items, you know, a small, medium, and large. You can see that all of them are different. You can pick them up, and you can be like, alright, I lost a lot of health, let me pick up the big one. Oh, I didn't lose that much, let me pick up the small one. In God of War 2018, or 2023, they standardized it. Now you still do have the small, medium, and large health pickups, but for some reason, they're all the same model of item. So you have no idea if you pick up a health item, is it going to be a small, medium, or large, alright? That's another really small thing. You also don't get rage from any sort of barrel or, like, environment breakage thing. We're currently losing viewers. I gotta keep going. But you also don't get any health from any, like, environment pickups, like, breakages. So if you break, like, a crate, you don't get, it's not health, it's rage. So it doesn't fill your rage meter. Which, in a way, you could view that as, like, a story decision, too. Because it's like, Kratos is more mature and he's less angry. But there's that, like, I don't know. That's stupid because that also changes the gameplay. And I don't know. There's more to it. I don't want to spoil too much of the game, especially since you said you haven't played it. But there's so much to God of War. And the really, 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 really big one, in my opinion, that I will never forgive Ragnarok for, is that the game director at Sony Santa Monica Studios. Are you friends? You're not an enemy? Oh, but you are. Okay, no, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, arguably the biggest thing is game director of Sony Santa Monica Studios, who made God of War, the game director, Cory Barlog, went on an interview, I forget exactly who with, and when asked, like, oh, like, what made you decide to take the God of War Norse saga and change it from a trilogy into a duology? And his answer was, roughly, when looking at the series, it takes us about, like, five... Fuck.
Thing? Did someone die?
Hold on.
Have you lost your family?
No, my shell! The Duchess stole it and tried to eat me for lunch. Nobility must be served, I suppose.
Why are you in tidy whities?
You're very cold-blooded for a mammal. I was almost soup.
Tragic, I'm sure, but I'm a bit pressed for time. Have you seen a rabbit?
Twitchy nose, shifty eyes, constantly consults his pocket watch. Most peculiar beast.
Well, he's very dear to me. I must find him.
Caterpillar could help, I'm quite certain. He knows everything there is to know.
And where does that smushy layabout hang his hooker these days?
Since the troubles began, he's in hiding. I couldn't divulge the secret. I couldn't risk telling you without something in return.
Oh, he's in his tidy whities because he doesn't have his shell.
His whereabouts, then, for my shell. The Duchess won't part with it willingly.
Then she must do it unwillingly. I'll teach her manners.
You are brave, but I warn you, she treats everything as prey.
Why do you talk like almost like you're rhyming? He talks almost like he's rhyming. But not really. But I must warn you, the Duchess thinks everything is prey. It sounds like he should be rhyming, but isn't. It's very odd. Alright, anyway, before I continue, I'm just gonna spit it out now, and then we can move on from God of War. As I was saying, game director of Sony Santa Monica Studios, Cory Barlog, in an interview, when asked what made you decide to take this trilogy of games that you were planning on was going to be a trilogy and changing it into a duology. And he more or less answered with, well, you see, when looking at it, it takes us about like anywhere between like 4 to 6 years to make these games. We're already 2 games deep, which is like a good 10 years. We have decided, or he decided, that he didn't want to spend the next 5 to 6 years of his life, a grand total of 15 years, developing the Norse saga, and that he wanted the team to be able to move on onto bigger and better projects. Now, problems with that. 1, you effectively fuck your game, because now you took the content of 2 full games and squish it into 1 game and hope for the best, and it didn't work. Second of all, it is the most bullshit, answer in the universe, considering that they not only did, they fucked the Norse franchise, but now they're going back to the Norse franchise to make a Fae spinoff, which is Kratos' wife, which no one needs or wants, and then they're going to also remake the original trilogy. You didn't want to fucking play... You didn't want to make the 3rd game because you didn't want to waste another 5 years of your life, and yet here you are, wasting, the next 15 years of your life working on God of War? I have no respect for them. They fucked up the whole franchise. And the reason I also say that is because of the ending, but again, I don't want to spoil. Wait a second. Anyway, long story short, I don't respect that man. The idea that you're going to compromise your artistic vision because I don't really feel like it. I will... hi, Naked Man. I will straight up not buy another game made by Sony Santa Monica Studios. I don't really respect, Insomniac Games for what they did to Spider-Man, but I would still buy a Spider-Man game, just because I'm invested in the franchise. But to hear them say, oh, I'm gonna get eaten alive by these fucking fish. But to hear Sony Santa Monica Studios say that about God of War, not interested. Not interested even remotely anymore in their games. I cannot trust them. Why would I ever care about their games or their stories or their characters when they clearly don't give a shit about them either? I can't jump out of this water. There we go. Why do you hate Spider-Man 2 so much? That's another whole fucking thing I could get into. Thoughts on the upcoming God of War show? I don't think you should adapt video games. Realistically speaking, I don't think that you can adapt a video game. The only video game that's actually a good adaptation is Iron Lung. Morning, how is everyone? This game looks fun, never seen its gameplay before. It's pretty good. Am I gonna play the trilogy remake? Probably not. It doesn't... no. Because they're gonna fuck it up. At the end of the day. I don't trust it. I won't give them my money. Like I said, they compromised the artistic vision of their own fucking trilogy. They couldn't have basic respect for their characters or their own story. I'm not interested. Sorry. I wish I was. I wish more than anything that I was. But I'm not. And I never will be again. Can you climb? Alice, please! That wasn't even a problem of focusing! I thought I could climb onto the fucking leaf! And then Alice just said, no. Hashtag, I'm just a girl. I don't have upper body strength. Pool of tears. That's what it sounded like on our tape. Never forgiving how they butchered The Last of Us with the show should never have happened. My brother in Christ, if you thought... Also, by the way, I'm glad to see that you're actually still here having a good time, Majors. But if you thought that the show got butchered by the, or rather, if the series got butchered by the show and not the second game, I am concerned for you. The second game ruined the franchise. Hang on. If it's okay with you, it's okay with me. But I'm gonna turn down the game for a little while, because a lot of this level is just listening to waterfalls, which are really deafening. So if it's okay with you, it's okay with me. And I'm just going to turn down the game really quiet. Because it's really kind of grating to listen to just TV static. Huh? I can't hear you now. Anyway, the TV show, I fucking hate. Last of Us 2, I also fucking hate. I did see a comment a moment ago which asked me about Fallout. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Thoughts on the God of War show? I already said I don't see any purpose to that. Spider-Man 2 is boring slop in my opinion. I know people love it, but I didn't. I fucking hate that game. Thoughts on the Fallout TV show or series? I think it's terrible. I only watched season 1 and I have no love for it. It's actually I think season 1 of Fallout is really good until the ending. The ending I think is so bad it ruins the whole season. The rest of the season isn't like a 10 out of 10, but it's not great. And then the ending just ruins it. Nikki, also, it would take me a lot of time to unpack why I hate Spider-Man 2. So the symbiote part was very epic, but I don't know much else. Your fiance loves Venom. I'm so sorry that your fiance was given the Spider-Man 2 story. Pool of tears. Most video game adaptations don't turn out to be good. Just look at The Last of Us. There's literally only one good video game adaptation, and it's Iron Lung. In my opinion, Last of Us got butchered less than the Witcher series. I didn't watch the Witcher series, so I can't make that comparison. But I can say that The Last of Us did get fucking butchered. Last of Us 2 was horrible. First one is good. The first one is like almost one of the most perfect video games ever made. Are you kidding me? Alice, come on. Use your little girl hands. Come on. First or second game, Alice. I think it looks like the first. This is the first game. The stream says second, but that's because TikTok doesn't recognize that the first game exists. So I'm just quote-unquote advertising it as the second game. Because that way it gets onto people's For You pages. Because otherwise, I just have to say this is quote-unquote other game. Which, that's not gonna go on anyone's For You page. Unless I just sit here and I say, Alice, 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 Alice in Wonderland, Alice, Alice. And then the game, the stream will go, oh, I get it. He's playing Alice in Wonderland.
What's all this then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did someone die? Have you lost your family?
Excuse me? Where's the leaf? Oh, there it is. It made a little ding. Honestly, I'm surprised there isn't a formula for a guaranteed good ending. In what? I like the Fallout TV show not so much as The Last of Us. I thought it was a good adaptation, but I'm scared to watch Season 2. Here's the thing, is the Fallout TV show is set up like a mystery. So you're meant to be, like, asking all these questions, and it's meant to be really interesting. And I would make the well, maybe not the strong argument, but I would make the argument that Season 1 is actually a compelling mystery that's really fascinating. Small problem, though. Once you know all the answers to the mystery, it's really fucking stupid. And then it ruins the entire series. The Venom movies were awesome. Did you see them? I saw them. They're terrible. I love them. Venom 1 is actually pretty fun, and arguably not even that bad. Venom 2 it's okay. You know, again, it's not the worst thing ever. Venom 3, though, is genuinely awful. I love it. Hello? I remember I watched Venom 3 in theaters, and my God's honest reaction is that, like I always do, I sat there and I was like, that's not how the symbiote works. That's not how the first movie set up the story. No, Venom can't just do that. That's not. And then at a certain point, I just had to sit down and I told myself, listen, these movies are not high art. They're not meant to be that good. I need to set proper expectations again. And so I sat down. I realized that Venom's not going to be like a perfectly written script and everything. And then I had a blast. That being said, I unironically do believe that the scene with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lizard actor, whatever his name was, like the hippie guy and his family, where they're singing "Ground Control to Major Tom." I genuinely do think that that is like an actually really emotional scene, and I love it so much. Let's see, I haven't seen this game in years. What video game do you want to see get a TV show? None. None. I want none of them to be touched. I want no game to get a TV show. TV shows should not be games. Games should not be TV shows. None. I've never seen Alice in Wonderland. Is this accurate? Apparently not. Apparently it's some guy's, spin-off, like, oh, let's make it edgy version of it, and I kind of like it. And the creator of the games worked on them, and it makes it worse. Venom 2 was rushed. Wish it was rated R. It should have been. Slacky Python, by the way, thank you. Or, no, Slack Python, thank you for following. Would love to see a new Ghost Rider movie. Criminal. Carnage was nerfed in the movie. He's nerfed in everything, alright? Venom 1 had a scene where I thought I was tripping on acid and I was blown away. Should have made Carnage tougher and more of a menace. I love how strange our conversations are tonight. I want a rated R Blade movie. Your brother in Christ, you should be happy if you even get a Blade movie. With more blood and gore. They ruin everything that becomes a TV show. Witcher being Exhibit A. It was a book first, by the way. I am aware that it's a book first. It's a book first, game second, movie or TV show third. And Henry Cavill, who actually really cared about the series and the game, read the books, played the games, and then told the series creators, hey, you guys are going off track and you really need to rein it in. And they were like, no, how about we just get rid of you? And he was like, how about I just quit instead? And then they quit. And then the TV show went off the rails and became hot trash. So I've been told. Where the fuck do I go from here? Oh. That'll do it.
Follow me.
Ben Zoz. Thank you for following. Is this a PS1 game? No. It's a PC game? Question mark. This game got me into the books, read them all, so excited for the show, and Henry Cavill was such a... I guess we'll never know. Conservatory incoming. I like the Borderlands movie. For legal reasons, this is a joke. You know, fun fact, I had a buddy who worked at 2K, or works at 2K, I don't know, and he basically said that they could have taken a complete loss on the Borderlands movie and it still wouldn't have mattered. And I think he has to be right, because that is one of the most dog shit movies I've ever had the displeasure of watching. I went to the movies fully expecting it was going to be bad. I never knew it was going to be that bad. I never could have been prepared for what that movie was. Also, the MCU nowadays is a joke. Yes, it is. It's been a joke since Endgame ended. Favorite MCU movie? Age of Ultron? Or Iron Man? Or one of the Spider-Mans? I don't know, it's hard. I don't often think of favorite movie when I think of MCU. Oh my god. Oh, never mind, I'm fine. The author of the books put Witcher 3 Geralt as canon, and then he saw Henry and declared him canon. Sorry, I meant it was made a while ago. I mean, you don't gotta apologize to me. Same with the new Silent Hill fam. Hello. Don't mind me, I just have to wait for my knife to regenerate in my hand. Oh, damn it. I fucked up. Go, dice! Holy shit, 2 imps? Or just 1 imp? Nope, just 1 imp. Fuck him up! Bingo. Good job, guy. Any movies you excited about this year or curious about? Not really. Which movie? I don't know. What? Borderlands, I think? I think that was the context for the question of that question. Same with the new Silent Hill film. I have no interest. As for movies, I really don't know what comes out until it does. I check my local movie theater about once a week just to see what's out. And then if something interests me, I go and see it immediately. Or at least I usually try to. The problem is, if I ever go to the movies alone, then everybody I know suddenly tells me, why didn't you invite me? And yet every week when I do invite people, they all go, oh, I'm too busy, I can't go. And then I say, this is why I go to the movies alone. And then they go, oh, well, you shouldn't go to the movies alone. Return to Silent Hill was truly an abomination. The new Silent Hill movie was an abomination, apparently. Those 2 messages back to back is really funny. Return to Silent Hill is buns. Same brainwave. Had high hopes. Spider-Man brand new day. I have high hopes, extraordinarily low expectations for that movie. I think it's probably going to be not great, TM, but I'm still interested. I don't know if they're going with the man-spider theory or if they're going with the symbiote theory or what. But there's seemingly enough evidence for both of them in my eyes. So I'm curious to know what the fuck is going on with that movie. Why do I hear helicopter? Oh. Where am I going? Will I ever know? Think. Isn't there a new resident? Oh no! 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 Get on! Alice! Please! 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 Ah! Good to know. I'm sure that they're going to ruin Resident Evil also. I'm sorry, are you unaware that the director of that movie has said that he has literally played none of the Resident Evils? He has no history with that franchise at all. Hasn't played any of the games. Also, were you unaware of the fact that the Last of Us TV show... oh, okay, goodbye. The Last of Us TV show... show director no, not Bruce. Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin both told what is it? What is his name? Bella Ramsey and the dude who played Joel, whose name I can't even remember. They instructed the actors to not play the games. Did you know that? Movies alone is better and peaceful. Yes, it is. Right up until all the 15-year-olds decide that they don't want to shut the fuck up. And that they decide that now is hangout time. And that since they bought 7 tickets for all of their friends, they can talk during the movies, and then I want to kill them. Yes, Neil Druckmann worked on the show. Yes, and it's one of the worst things that ever happened. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I don't like him. At all. In fact, I will actively avoid projects that he is in. Because he, like, strangely... Yeah, call me a weirdo, but I'm one of the people who definitely points out how he, touches his female co-stars in a really weird and inappropriate way. I haven't watched the movie. I was told it is totally separated. Which movie is the context for that message? Punisher, Spider-Man, and Hulk in one movie is going to be enough for me to show up. Oh, I'm going to show up. It's probably not going to be good. I'm still going to do it, though. There are certain movies and games where I'm like, oh, there's no chance that these things are good. Still gonna do it, though. But the voice actors did make an appearance on that show, and that was cool.
Follow me.
I mean, having Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson show up is, I mean, it's neat, but I have no respect for Troy Baker either. What did Pedro do? In basically every single interview, or not interview, like in interviews, on stage appearances and everything, if you ever see, like, videos of him, he's, like, standing, like, there's videos of him, oh, hello. No. There's videos of him with, like, Jeanette McCurdy, I think? The woman who played, Invisible Woman in the Fantastic Four movie. During that press tour, he, like, and others, it's not just that one, he will, quote-unquote, get uncomfortable, and then he'll just, like, start rubbing their arms and whatnot. Or, like, rubbing, like, I don't know. He just rubs them in a weird way. It's really, really weird. There are some people out there who take no issue with it. And they're like, oh, he's just got, he says he's got anxiety. Get over here! They're like, oh, he just has a social anxiety disorder or whatever, and that's why he does it. And then there's other people on the other side of the spectrum who say, that is so weird that he only ever seems to do it with his female co-stars. Like, you'll never see him with a male co-star being like, oh, sorry, I gotta rub up on you because I have anxiety. It's always the female ones. And also, in that same vein, coincidentally, it was never Bella Ramsey. Because she's a seeming child. Even though she's not a child, she's an adult. But he never did it with her. Just with the adult female co-stars. Which I feel like is even more reason to believe that he is just doing it because he can. Why do I feel like you're going to ruin my day if I try and... Oh, no, you're actually not that strong. Real quick, I'm going to catch up on chats. Look up the video of him touching his co-stars and Mask has anxiety. Pedro Pascal is dating a man now. Interesting. I wouldn't believe that if you told me to, though. I love him on The Mandalorian, but he burned his image back in 2000 when we got back. A lot of actors. He's really good in Mandalorian. Unfortunately, Mandalorian stops being good, and then he stops being good in it at the same time. I feel the same way about Jason Momoa. He can't act, and I avoid any movies he's in. Look at the video. Pedro got in everything last year. He was in, like, 15 projects. That's another thing. He suffered from I'm everywhere syndrome. I can't stand when actors who play in video game adaptations show no interest in... I can understand the thought process behind it, but I don't get it. I understand that your idea is like, I don't want to be tainted and be forced to just adapt it, but, like, that's your job. Your job isn't being paid to make something original. If you were getting paid to make something original, it would be something original. It's an adaptation. Go play the fucking game. Do you like Fant 4 movie? I mean, I expected to fucking hate that movie. I did actually like it. I did have to struggle to deal with Pedro in it, though, because I think he sucks in that movie. But I digress. But people have commented on it, and the fellow actor said it was NBD. I don't know what NBD is. But also, other people can still say it's fine. I am on the spectrum of people who think it's creepy and weird. His co-stars can say it's totally normal. He can say it's totally normal. I don't care. If you believe it's normal, that's between you and God. For me, I think it's fucking weird, and I don't want to fuck with it. Ooh, I love this game. Not gonna lie, the twist in the second game, I don't know what the twist is. No spoilers per chance, por favor. Avengers Doomsday is just money grabber. I'll still show up. Oh yeah, I'll still show up. It's gonna be terrible, though. Unfortunately, welcome to the industry where you can make a dog shit movie, phone it in, whatever, nostalgia bait, whatever. And admittedly, hypocrites even like myself, it's gonna make $1 billion trillion, and it doesn't even need to be good. That makes sense, but the majority of the females cleared that up. Like I said, I know that that's an old message, but like I just said, people can clear it up all they want. That is fine. You can believe that he is legitimately dead honest. I am only doing this for my anxiety. I don't agree, though. Does that make me a fucking chud? Because it's like, oh, you don't believe the guy about his anxiety? Maybe. I don't know. Don't care. That is my take on it. I think I would buy it way more if he felt up his male co-stars, or if he felt up Bella Ramsey. I need to be careful with what I say, otherwise I'm about to be restricted again. But the fact he doesn't do any of that tells me that he has some semblance of self-control, and he just doesn't control himself around his other female co-stars. And that is really weird. I haven't seen anyone play this game in forever. It's the only reason I still have a 360. Interesting. Guru273, thank you for following. I think Resident Evil 7 is a good horror game. I disagree. Fun fact, I haven't beaten this one. I haven't either, fun fact. Doesn't mean you feel them out and all the Willem Dafoe had to stop him. That's why I love Willem Dafoe. I didn't even know about that. Joshua Liddon, thank you for following. I have a feeling me and you would be friends in the real. Probably unlikely. I ruin a lot of friendships, believe it or not. His co-stars are just sucking up to him. That I believe. What are we talking about? Pedro Pascal. Wait, do you understand or speak Spanish? I understand very little and speak even muy pequeño. Madness Returns was so good, but so different from the first one. First one is so much better. I haven't played that one yet. In-tone mean touching and rubbing people that don't want to be touched is creepy. Nobody does that. Hey! Don't put that on my soul. I don't do that. I mean, maybe, but like, I don't do that. Hang on. I couldn't care less what people do. If they're going to make or sell something, I'm gonna buy it. I disagree with that. No, not the water. I disagree. I think it's healthy not to care that much about, like, what people do or their opinions or whatever, but I also think it's completely normal to, at the very least, be a little hypocritical and be like, I don't care about this person because I just like their music or their movies or whatever, but then also to say, like, well, actually, this guy kind of sucks because he did this. Oh, goodbye. TikTok is crazy with the restrictions. Yes, they restricted the fuck out of me for getting a little bit too political the other day. Oh no, not a cutscene.
Don't I know you?
Oh my god, Johnny Depp.
You at your service? Call me Larry. Or not. Have any brandy?
No, I've only my wits.
Then you have nothing. Wits are
Oh my god.
useless here. Everything is downside up.
I must see the Duchess.
Impossible. She only sees those who don't wish to see her.
That's not right.
She's perfect. She's supposed to be hiding from the Red Queen, who wants her dead.
Her head?
That too. Ruins me home, builds this monstrosity. She's mad as monkey mash, and just as tasteless. Well, never mind, we'll all perish soon enough. Sure you've no brandy?
I'm here to retrieve the turtle's shell. I won't leave without it.
Won't you indeed? Stick your thumb in her eye, what? Your devoted servant, Mum. I owe her a bad turn myself. Follow me.
Oh god. Follow me, leads me 5 feet. Ah! And then he runs away. Hang on, what's a chud? I believe it's generally used as an insult, usually for, like, people who are anti-woke or whatever. But apparently it's an acronym. I learned this from the TED TV show. It means Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller. I don't really understand that at all, but whatever. Also, Paskai. Oh my god, are we talking about the weird Star Wars guy touching up women? And I found that so weird too in BS. Yes, we were in fact talking about him. I just heard that he's a safe space and a friend, but don't know anything on this side. Again, like I keep saying it, you know, make your own opinion of it. If you think it's fine, you think it's fine. I think it's fucking weird. I can't think of another actor who has acted like Pedro. Yeah, nor can I. These ants remind me of the large shrimp. Yes, they do, actually, now that you say that. I'm just going to enjoy my life, and that's the way I look at it. Fair enough. Hate me, but I avoid movies and TV shows that have any actors I don't like. Completely reasonable, considering the fact that they are actively trying to sell movies for people who like certain actors. If you can go into a movie because a certain actor you might like is in it, you can definitely avoid it because an actor you don't like is in it. To say Pedro is the worst is crazy because so many men literally blacklist women for not getting with them. Again, it's a case of pick and choose to a degree. You will never know the background of, like, oh, this woman got blacklisted because whatever. Hollywood sucks. That's just a general rule. But I will never know that, like, oh, this guy blacklisted this woman for whatever reason. That's something that will either never come to light or will come to light 20 years later. I'll never know about it. But what I can see with my own two God-given eyes right now is how Pedro Pascal acts, and I don't like it. I'm glad you're talking smack about Pedro. I've never liked him. I did like him, and then I didn't because I saw him. Did you download the Invincible game beta? No, because I was actually excited for it until I learned it was a fighting game. And fighting games are not my style. I am not good at them. I cannot do them. The only fighting game I have ever played is For Honor. And that game is really fun. Obviously, there's people worse than that. That is correct. Why is he running like that? I don't know, but I love him. Women other than, from other mans, it's the way, it's the men, what? Women from other mans, it's the way, it's of the men of today look like. Roy, did Stroke have today? Give me why? What other actors don't you like? There's not many that I would be like, oh my god, that guy. But also Amber Heard, considering the trial, I would avoid her at all costs. There's not too many actors I would avoid. I don't like Mark Ruffalo, for one, unfortunately. I don't like Morgan Freeman, actually. I really like him as an actor, which is really unfortunate. I like him as an actor. I think he does really good stuff. I don't like him as a person. It's kind of why I wish Twitter didn't exist, because I wish I didn't get into his psyche, because seeing his psyche makes me unhappy. I'm confused because Pedro is the least weird male actor. I disagree. Alan, thank you for the rose. Like, I've heard so much weird stories from different actors, producers, directors. Well, then, there you go. If you find that other people are weirder, I would worry about them, too. Oh, actually, I will say, in terms of directors and everything, I will avoid anything Jordan Peele touches or is even mildly interested in. Last movie I saw that Jordan Peele had an interest in was Weapons, and I should have avoided it. I should have known better. Because that movie is dog shit, and so is everything that Jordan Peele makes. Actually, ironically, that's only a recent problem, because his old Peele and whatever, the skits he used to make, fucking hysterical. But as a director, he's terrible. He's a mid-actor touching Willem Dafoe's wife's mid-face till... Yeah, that's weird, and I don't like it. Sorry, I don't have the space enough. That's fine. Mark Ruffalo is annoying? Yeah. Like mad as hell, agree just to stick to movie, but that message, go with one I wrote before. Go with the one, but hold on. I will tap your name, I will read your messages. Women from other men... Wait, you understand... Oh, you speak Spanish. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, I understand. You're the guy who asked if I speak Spanish. Yeah, now it makes sense. I don't quite understand what you're attempting to say. I'm deeply sorry. Women from other men, it's the way of men of today looks like. I don't quite get that. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best, but I don't quite get it. His politics are annoying. Oh, good lord. But that message, go with the one I wrote before. I'm saying there's much worse men. People are questioning Pedro is crazy. I mean, just because there's worse doesn't... Like, just because there's worse doesn't mean you excuse the really, really weird shit still. Pops, how long do you usually play? I usually play 3 to 4 hours, give or take. Tonight will probably be about 3:30, so probably another hour, hour and a half. Because I have work tomorrow. Is this a boss fight? This seems oddly boss fighty. Oh, good lord.
Come closer, my little chick. Properly seasoned, you'd make a handsome dish.
I'm not edible.
Not a full meal, certainly, but a light snack, I think.
I'll have the turtle shell now, you disgusting ogre.
Oh, good lord.
I'll try to accommodate you.
Good lord. Oh, God. I wish I knew what your health bar looked like so I could fuck you up properly. Hang on. I'm gonna catch up with chat after the boss fight. I'm gonna focus a little bit to make sure I don't die. Because I don't know how hard she genuinely will be. Ahaha. Oh, I fucked up. I missed. Are you, like, salting me? No, you're peppering me. Moisturize me. Moisturize me! Owie. You bitch. I don't want to be anywhere near you. I just want to throw my dagger into your chest. Ah, you bitch. Oh, I can't even swap to my car. Oh! I was like, why can't I swap to that new item? It's because I need the mana to swap to it. Otherwise, it just straight up won't let me even use the item. Sorry, I keep accidentally tagging people somehow. How do you do that? By accident. Oh, come over here. I'm gonna stab you in the face. It's gonna be great. Ow, you peppered me again. You dick. Hey, the health respawns. No! I'm gonna need the health! Ah! Oh, never mind. Oh, she's sneezing. Oh my god! She sneezed her fucking dome off. Oh, hey, Rango. I stream on Twitch, yes.
I'll have the leeches in to handle this mess.
At least my shell's in tolerable condition.
A simple thank you would have been nice. I've kept my part of the bargain, Turtle.
Fair enough. I'll take you on a trip. Hover around my bubbles. Cuddle up to them. Never leave them. You'll muddle through.
Alright. Alright, now I will quickly catch up on the chats that I missed. Or at least as quick as I can. Alright. I can't stand the guy that played Spider-Man, not Toby. Toby's cool. Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland? I like Liam Neeson, but saw one of his latest movies and he was not great. He's too old for action. He's probably getting there. I do like Liam Neeson as well. Actors who complain about politics are just annoying. I'm talking about both sides. Just stick to the movies. Unfortunately, people like to have opinions. I am a streamer. I also like to have opinions, well, not especially, but also on politics. It goes with the name of the game, but I wish that some people were less deranged, dare I say. Oh my god, it's Hillary Clinton. Pops, where's the gun and balls? What? Defending woke creeps is crazy. Obviously, there's worse people, but that's not the subject. That's a little mean-sounding, but I get what you're saying, and I agree. Blob, welcome. I have arrived and will be caring until further notice. A big problem in society is that some people think celebrities are perfect and do no wrong. I think that is not as big a problem nowadays as it used to be back in, like, the 1900s. That sounds, like, really ancient, but I think back in the day, like, that was a well-popular belief. Now, people pick and choose what streamers that they like. Celebrities. My phone keeps clicking people's spot. I already read that. Do you stream with Purple? Yes, I already answered that. She sneezed her head off. This game is crazy. Where can I find it? Or is it the same user? It's on stream. It's nobody cares ever _ It's the same name, all one word, except with an underscore at the end. This Alice has an attitude. Andrew Garfield. How dare you? Andrew Garfield is my favorite one. Tom Holland Glaze is something else. He was mid as Nathan Drake too. And yeah. It's so dark. This game is old. You didn't like the movie? Toby is the best. I don't dislike literally any of the Spider-Man movies. I'm a bit of a Spider-Man shill. I think all of them are good. That being said, I have a particular fondness for the Andrew Garfield movies. Especially considering that the Spider-Man 2018 game fucking plagiarized the shit out of it. And I don't know if people realize that or not. Hello, Twin. I was here earlier, but I think you were locked in. Probably. I do remember you being here, but I could have swore I said hi to you. But I guess not. Want popularity? How dare you ask me to get popular? I will stay niche and small forever, because that's apparently how people like me. Except my ex.
Follow me.
I'm literally in this turtle man's ass. Mac, thank you for following. Whee! This game was so out there, trippy and dark. Oh! Stop it. Ow! Ah! There was spikes in the ceiling! Hopefully, so you can actually interact with the chat. You know, that is one thing, like, you know, obviously you have to take your wins with your losses and everything, but, I don't know. Being, like, a smaller streamer, great because you can actually enjoy your chat, sucks because you can't actually be, like, a full-time streamer or anything like that. Though I am also very, open about the fact that hey, you get away from me. You get away from me. That if I was ever, like, famous or anything, I'm not being like Kai Cenat or whatever. I'm not traveling the world. That just doesn't interest me as much. I'm buying a mansion. I'm sorry. I'm buying a mansion, and I'm going to live the good life. And by the good life, I mean just staying in my mansion. I'm going to be living the Asmongold life, but in a mansion. And not just in a house with a million cockroaches. And I don't even say that as a snipe on Asmongold. I think he's honestly a smart guy. You know, he knew he wasn't going to use, like, a mansion. He didn't waste his money on stupid shit that he didn't need. And people dog on him for, like, living with cockroaches, which is gross, might I add. But, I mean, like, I agree with a lot of his takes, and I think he's a pretty chill guy, all things considered. And from what... Why is it that when I spit, like, I freak out and get scared? I wasn't expecting it twice. I freak out and get scared, the first thing I do is I hit the pause button. It's actually not even a conscious decision, it's just I spasm, and my fingers slam over the pause. It's only when I have controllers in my hand, though. On keyboard, it's not that big a problem. 15 rooms, and only use one, as God intended. Also, each room is getting its own specific usage. I'm gonna be like, Tommy. And I'm gonna have a waterfall room, and an Egypt room, and a Spider-Man room. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Finish what you start, please. Remember, you're just a visitor. We have to live here.
I'm not on holiday.
And I'm not ungrateful. You're an honorary reptile.
Lucky me.
Are you?
You'll think so when you're underwater.
You've blessed me with a shell. You know, this game just keeps giving me abilities, left, right, and center. Jesus Christ. Also, hang on. At least we can admit Spider-Man movies are superior to Batman movies. Is that what you said? I can agree with that. Asmongold mentioned, yeah, it's honestly a shame he's been banned. Oh, there you are. It's a shame he's been banned. It's honestly a little completely fucking nuts. Also, you've been in bigger streamers' chats, but they're honestly too much. Same. I like... there's exactly one big streamer that I like. I like him quite a lot. His name is PayMoneyWuppy. I think he's awesome. Shame, I would... even when I do watch him, I would never type in his chat, because what is the point? There's like 3,000 people there. If even 1% of those people is talking, that's still like 30 people. Mind you, there's 30 people in this live. I guarantee there's only like 5 people talking. Maybe 7. Anything more than that, and like the chat starts getting a little nutty. But obviously with 3,000 people you have... Ow! Why are you dropping bombs on me? You have more than 30 people talking. You have like at least 100. And then the chat's just going... One second. I gotta catch up on the chats. Asmongold mentioned Space Mansion with human dinosaurs like that. No. Asmongold has my respect. Very smart individual with common sense. Yes. I appreciate that he actually shows up with for his friends, and I'm saying that based on exactly one clip where he actually left his house to go to Emaru, I think, her, like, restaurant or coffee shop, whatever, to support her. And I think that that's fucking awesome, and for that, I like him a lot. Love some of his takes and vids. Loki needs his room. Loki gets a whole room. I'm on holiday. Asmund is way better to watch than Kai Cenat or Hassan Dodge. The fact that Hassan did not get banned for shocking his dog violently multiple times and just abusing his dog. Insane. Twitch is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has none of my love or my respect. Mind you, I will absolutely stream on it if it means that maybe, potentially, one day I can be rich and famous. Haha. But, God, is Twitch awful. It's funny how he gets banned for speaking the truth, then Hassan gets banned for 1 day for shocking his dog. He got banned for a week. Twitch banned him again. If that's a question, yes. If it's a statement, then I believe he's already been banned. Did YouTube ban him? I don't think so, but I think he only streams on Twitch. I could be mistaken. Oh god, I didn't mean to throw the dice. Hang on, I need you to drop. Thank you. Hang on. And where is my cursor? Up, there it is. Pew! Dino Crisis 3 Shrine Room. No. Tim Burton's Batman was so good. Ow! But they didn't let him finish the trilogy. Listen. Last night was awesome, bro. I appreciate your resilience through Dino Crisis 3. I'm glad you had a good time. All one of us enjoyed ourselves. And for that, it basically makes it worth it. Noob's Def has a type. That is true. It's usually alt or goth or something women. Usually women who look like they either would make terrible choices as a partner or women who would have no interest in me. And just that the whole way down. Unless you're not talking about women, in which case... can you stop shooting me? I mean, I guess I asked to stop shooting me, so that works too. Honestly, that's a respectable tape. It's honorable he decided to stay in a normal-sized home. Also, sorry it took me so long to... See, here's the thing. You may notice this if you stay on the Twitch side of things. It takes me a little bit longer to read your Twitch, even though a lot less is going on Twitch, but that's kind of the problem. Almost nothing goes on Twitch, so I hardly ever really look at it. But I will always see your message, so there is that. Silver linings. Dude, get a job. Why are we ranking the women? We're not ranking them. It's just my type. It's the type of woman who would be absolutely terrible for me. Red platform has more speech than purple afro. What the fuck is... Oh, YouTube. Just say YouTube. And don't even get me started on Rakat. Moment of silence for my peace and sanity. Rakai. I know next to nothing about that man, and I already know too much. I hate that man. I hate that boy. Boy. There are consequences to killing a god. How do you know? How do you know? Goth girls are number one. Goth girls, girls with piercings, girls who, again, look like they would be nothing but bad decisions for me. All on top. Taken women especially, sign me up. Emotionally unavailable women, good lord help me. Get me in there. How do climb? There we go. There's like 3 buttons to go down and not like only 1 to go up. Where is Rachel? Where is she? Where is she? You wanna know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker. And one night he comes home, crazier than usual. And he takes a knife and he puts it in my mouth. And he tells me, why so serious? Hollywood is a joke. Nobody cares about the Oscars or the Emmy. Yeah, because things like Sinners get an Oscar for Best Picture, and obviously nobody gives a shit anymore. Where the fuck am I going with this? Sadly, I'll always be single, and I'm fine with that. Oh, hello!
Your sweet time.
What do you mean? You're the one who didn't wait. I have reasoned.
Forget reasons, they're useless. Caterpillar is waiting.
I remember him well. Thin-skinned, ill-tempered, smokes too much, disagreeable smell. Why do I need him?
No one's wiser in Wonderland. Only he knows what you must do to save us. Now follow closely. The way is treacherous. We have so far to go and so little time to get there.
No more Ark? You have not been here for a long time, if that's the question. No, and that's not meant to be, like, mean. I haven't played Ark in a number of weeks, because I got, on one hand, mildly burnt out from it, because there's so little content in that game. But on the other hand, I've just been busy playing literally everything else. What's that, Scarecrow? I'd rather play video games than be in a relationship, to be honest. That's a little tiny bit sad. But I get it. If you gave me the option of a girlfriend who's like, I demand your time and effort, and, you know, I'm not going to fully appreciate you, and all that jazz, boy howdy, does that not sound interesting compared to just streaming. And having a good time with the boys. Where the fuck am I even going? Stay close, he says, and then he completely abandons me. Bro would rather play Dino Crisis 3 over... No, I would rather play Ark over Dino Crisis 3 literally any day of the week. But I am determined to play through full series and not just abandon them. I actually like to play through and finish my games. At the very least when I'm streaming them. Stream is also... I'm a gamer girl, I found a gamer boy, we live in peace. Damn. Oh, hey, I found him. Oh boy. Ugh. You know, if only life were so easy. God damn it, dude! See, the problem is, it's hard to find a significant other when A, you don't go out much, and B, you don't do a dating app. Good luck finding a significant other under those conditions. Did you really just fucking fire at me? Oh, you're donezo, buddy. When I get my knife back, oh Lord save you. When I get my knife back, oh Lord save you. I'm gonna throw it into you a third time, and then there's gonna be nothing you could do. Dead. The Boys Season 3 was peak. I don't remember which season that is exactly, but somehow I don't believe you. Nobes is shy. Yes, I'm terrified of women. My last ex was actually, like, genuinely so bad. She was genuinely so bad, and it has kind of ruined me to a certain degree. And every woman who I've ever tried since then has either been taken and gay, or also equally ruined me. Some of those are my fault, though, I will admit. Blame where blame is due. Ark reminds me of him, so I haven't played it. Oh. So I was like, good to know someone else isn't playing. Ark reminds you of your recently broken up boyfriend, ? I'm sorry? I'm shy, but I actually think it's cute. You think it's cute to be shy. I can tell you're a man. Owie. See, I just prefer to get crushes on women on TikTok. Notice my following list is, me following, is like 870 people long. Most of those are slightly, attractive women. I out myself as an incel. No. Get away from me! You demons! Have you no shame? If you can't make it through, it takes two. The relationship ain't meant to be. And yeah, he got the game. Oh, man. Oh, he got you the game. Oh, man. They just have to taint the good ones. Dino Crisis 4 when over my corpse. That game doesn't exist, and even if it did, they have to give us the third game in the series. I have played both this one and Madness Returns. Listen, give me a Stubbs the Zombie sequel, then we're talking. Can't believe I'm actually watching a live on TikTok. I don't usually last this long. Ain't it fun? Honest... Oh. Oh, no! 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 You cannot be serious.
Finish what you start, please. Remember, you're just a visitor. We have to live here.
Speedrun. What the fuck? What the fuck is hitting me? What is knocking me up? The speedrun's not going well. I'm already experiencing multiple time losses. Yeah, Ain't It Fun by Paramore. I don't listen to Paramore anymore. For political reasons. That's not even a bit. That legitimately is why. Also, I died before responding to it, but the whole... Oh, I never thought I was going to sit here and watch a live on TikTok. The irony is, obviously I have like 3,000 followers on TikTok, which is not that much and everything. But it is far... Why is your leg robotic? Or is that just you're wearing like clothes that doesn't look like clothes? Anyway. I have like 3,000 followers, which isn't like the most. It's also not the least ever. But I never expected to get that many on TikTok just from streaming. I mean, then again, I also, like, you know, get 30 people approximately a stream. Which that in and of itself is also... He evaporated. Which is also shocking. Because TikTok is just a, hey, scroll to the next video kind of thing. Which... I'm like, I don't know. It just shocks me that anybody would be willing to be like, you know, I'm just going to sit here and just watch for, you know, half hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like, however long. It just seems, wacky. Wacky tobacco. Give us Dino Crisis 4 lives. Capcom! Give me Dino Crisis 4, and my life is yours. 3K? That's a lot. You're so It's not. You gotta, I mean, like, no offense, like, it's not, I don't mean to sound offensive, it may sound offensive, but, ow. On the one hand, it's not that much. It is a lot, comparatively from, like, none, you know? But, 3K is not that much in the grand scheme, considering that some people can post, like, you know, 10 videos, whatever, and get, like, 10 million. And... only, what, maybe 0.1% of that total audience actually shows up. Like, everybody followed, basically, from lives, aside from, I think maybe 500 who followed from the couple videos I posted. So, a vast majority followed from the lives, and yet only 0.1% of them actually show up. So, take from that what you will. It's 11:45 and I have nothing better to do, plus you're playing Alice, so why not just watch? Hey man, you want to make baby? Oh god. Your profile photo suggests you're a man, so it doesn't work. And also, babies? No. Your lives are very fun, and I mean that. Plus your YouTube videos are amazingly fun. Well, the YouTube videos are basically, well, they're not even basically. Oh my god, stop dropping bombs on me! I'm not Israel! Please, God! Sugar Buns, thank you for following. Or Sugar Buns 222, thank you for following. What, mine? Not a man. Maybe I'm a girl with a funny profile picture. It could be. Unlikely. Usually men will, you know, have female anime... Well, anime... Words hard. Stroke have. Female anime girls. Why do I have to specify female girls? Anime girl profile pictures. Jesus Christ, thank you. Oh my god. It's not often women will pretend to be men. Have a great night, creator and friends. Oh, have a good night. Oh no, not this again! No, no! Okay, we've made it back. I don't know where to go. Ow! Oh god! Leave me a bit low. Leave me be. Leave me be, demons. Hang on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause for just a second. I'm gonna catch, because I know damn well I've missed chats. I've been busy trying to speedrun back to where I am. What the hell is the objective of the game? That is the last thing I read before I spedran. Find the rabbit, find Mad Hatter, kill the queen, I guess. That's where we're at. Now that's a skill issue? Very true. Well, I was very introverted, but will yap with the right person around. Hey, we like having conversations, and also you have a sense of humor. If not, you'll be offended. Very true, and if you don't have a sense of humor, you'll also block me in your chat after I make a simple joke. Ginger slunt! You 1 million follower having bitch! Sorry. I'm gonna die mad about it, and it's gonna... self-joke. Give us Dino Crisis 4. Wait, what did Paramore do? They got political in 2024, and I haven't forgiven them for that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dark Skull, thank you for the galaxy. I did not deserve that. But thank you. Good heavens. Hang on. I'll address that in a moment. V, also, thank you for the You're Awesome and the GOAT. Well, I enjoy your stream. Thank you, Nikki. 3K, that's a lot you saw. Okay, you don't want views? Of course I want views. I want views. I enjoy conversation more than anything. And I will take views. Views lead to, success, which leads to money. Which leads to being able to do this instead of working at Amazon. So if I became famous overnight or anything and I could get tons of views, I would. Trust me. By God, I would. I would be happier than a pig in shit. But I just don't think that'll happen. I think I'm just going to perpetually... I'm shocked I even have 30 people, but I think I'm perpetually always going to be in, like, the, anywhere between 15 and 60 viewer range with some spikes. And that's just where I'm going to sit. I mean, I've streamed now for over a year, almost every night. This is kind of the success I have. So, everyone has their limitation. I think that's mine. It's 11:45. I read that one. I'm a mad. I read that one. Compared to where you were last year, it is a big deal. Well, a year ago, I had 200 followers, and all of them were porn. Hold on. I gotta defend myself on that one. It's the porn bots, okay? It's the kind that message you and be like, hey, check out my page if you want to see something spicy, And I don't know how they find me, because I don't do anything other than like other people's posts, but I had like 200 followers that were all porn bots. Now I have like 3,800, and maybe 3,700 of them are porn bots. I don't know. The world may never know. What? Mine? Not a man. Maybe I'm a girl with a funny... I already read that one. Have a great night. Have a good night. I found you from live one night, and your interaction and sarcasm drew... Hey. We're winning. That's what we like to hear, boys. That's what we like to hear. And then fuck up our voice. By the way, I drank milk and orange juice the other day. If you were here in the stream, I was talking about it, but I drank that tonight. I have learned if you do a heavier ratio of milk to orange juice, it tastes a bit closer to creamsicle. But if you do a heavier ratio of orange juice to milk, you keep the acidic taste, and it kind of fucks up your throat a little bit. Just a heads up if you were curious about that. Female girls never knew there was anything other than... Well, not to get political, but... And, Dark Skull, I stand by what I said. I still don't deserve that galaxy. Thank you very much. Still don't deserve it. I'm trying to catch up with chat, son of a bitch. Nikki Jane, thank you for following. I found him on an RE stream. RE5 stream? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that that's when you joined, Ian. I like people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm just afraid of getting restricted again, because then nobody shows up to the stream. Good as Little Nightmares. This is better than Little Nightmares 3. I really enjoyed your RE5 gameplay, even though the game ain't the best. I am very mad. You're welcome for, like, 3K followers. Fuck you, Millie. You've gone quite mangy, cat, but your grin's a comfort. When you think of it that way, it feels nice. I don't know what that was referring to anymore. Your sarcasm is lovely with eye rolls. Fuck you, orange. There's nothing wrong with saying orange. Delicious milk and orange juice is my favorite. Drink them at the same time? Yes, I mix them. I put milk and then orange juice. You definitely deserve it, man. I'm not sure I do, but, you know, I like the sentiment. It was all me. Can you stop bombing me, please? Where are you? I feel like I'm schizophrenic. I'm looking for my demons. I see you. I see you. I see you. You're going down. No! 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 I hit the fucking blade! I hit the blade of grass! Ah! Ow! Oh god, I missed! Why? Why are there so many of them? Please. Please, God, make it stop! Oh god! There's so many! There are so many! Why are you up there? How am I supposed to get that fucking heal? Oh no! He dropped it directly on my fucking... I'm losing my voice every time I'm saying, oh no! I think it's because the orange juice and the milk. It's fucking up my throat. Normally my throat only gets, ow! 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 That fucked up when I'm losing my voice, but I'm not. Oh no! 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 Knife! It's not knife to meet you. It's not knife to meet you. It's not knife to meet you. Please, knife, come back to me. Done it. I enjoy your bitter, sarcastic commentary. I feel at home. Hey, that's the goal, baby. Listen, there's very few things you need as a prerequisite to enjoy this stream. You have to be you have to have a mild sense of humor, and you have to accept that, you know, you can hate me and I can hate you, but you're more than welcome to stick around. I never ban anyone for basically anything, aside from being just a total dick. Which I feel like is the most justified reason to ever ban anybody from anything. I mean, hell, Ginger Slunt was perhaps the most annoying person we had, for the most part. And we kept her around. Can you stop bumming me? Please! Okay, fine, just keep doing it, I guess. No, 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 no! The big fish! The big chest! The big... I'm scared. Mother. Mother. Father, help. My boy! Fave game of the year so far? Outer Wilds. Always Outer Wilds. I mean, not a lot of games have come out this year yet, and not a lot of games that came out this year have I played. Oh, thank God I'm under a roof. I can take a minute. I've never heard you make that noise before. Sentences I never heard from my ex. I'll take for 500, Alex. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Loki. Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. Oh, I want to play this game. Is this an emulator or a ROM? Technically, it's neither. It's playing natively, but it's, quote-unquote pirated. Yeah, I don't usually just lurk, but I enjoy your Hey, my boy! I enjoy you being here. Don't die, Alice. I like to eat mint toothpaste and then drink a big glass of orange juice like every other day. You worry me. I heard somebody say Gavin, but I don't know for sure. It was her. What's my name? I let everybody call me whatever the hell they want. I have told nobody my name. Haha, nobody. But you can call me whatever the hell you want. I want to play this game, but is it playable on my favorite game of the year so far? Does Ginger still come around? No, she banned me. So she doesn't. I am not being hyperbolic in any way when I'm genuinely saying, like, she's a sensitive, bitch. It sounds really mean to call her that, but maybe it's aggressive. Did you know that ants are sour and crunchy? No. Why would I know that? I don't hate anyone, just countries or states. Oh, Christ. This is the original Alice. Wow, I love this. Yes. Oh my God, cutscene.
Strange how quiet it is here now. I don't like it. Caterpillar is just beyond the clearing, Alice. Let's sacrifice stealth for speed.
Why is the screen shaking? Am I gonna have to deal... What? Oh, he's dead. So much for sacrificing stealth for speed. Oh my god, he's genuinely so dead. Look at the agonizing look on his face.
Unnaturally. I'm cursed. Why go on? I'll just hurt others.
That was not anything to do with you, sweetheart.
Time for self-pity. Evade these savage soldiers and find Caterpillar.
I wish McGee made a third one. Genuinely, look at the agony on his face. Holy God, I'm about to be bombed, aren't I? Hello, Loki. Please, climb aboard. Your seat is waiting for you, Captain. I think ants are sour because they have some kind of acid in them. Not sure that's still good. When my fiance asks whose stream I'm watching, I just say nobody cares. See, most people I've learned really don't actually like they like the name Nobody, or like Nobody Cares, but they don't like the fact that they have nothing to call me, so they try and like invent another name. Like I've shown up to other people's lives or whatever, I'm like, hey, how you going? And then they're like, hey, Nobody, and then they go, I don't like doing that. That felt bad. So, I don't know. I mean, you could fill in the blanks. Some people call me Gavin. Some people have now called me Bartholomew. I mean, I guess you could. You could call me anything you like. There's also Nobes. Love you. Oh, God damn it. Gavin Newsom. No. 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 No, you may not. You may not call me that. I like Millie's name for you. PETA. Because when I've been here this long, it feels crazy to say nobody's crazy. Oh, God! What is that? What is that? Whatever it is, it's dead. It's not dead! I lied. It burrowed. Gavin New Scum. Alright, that you can call him. Still not me, though. I want no connection to that fucking corrupt piece of shit. God, I don't want to get political. The politics find me wherever I go. Give me your money. Give me your money. We're so close to having a red governor in California? Is that possible? This is politics free, please. Listen, I don't need more restrictions, alright? Politics are how I very quickly get restricted. Or your money back, guaranteed. Fighting these things kind of reminds me of Subnautica. Believe it or not. Hey, what's that? Politics does bring more view. No, it brings restrictions. Politics would bring more viewers if it didn't bring restriction. Maybe I'm too harsh. Maybe I don't even know realistically why I got restricted the last time. I could talk about what I talked about last time to try and figure out why I got restricted, but that's like just baiting it and asking to be screwed. It's like, oh, I don't know why I got restricted last time. I was only talking about this. And then it's, oh, my controller disconnected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, did my controller die? Hang on, can I plug it back in? The batteries might have just died. Bing bong. Dude, why is everyone being suspended now? Because, in my case, call me a conspiracy theorist, but you can't be allowed to have my politics on the internet. It might be, we hope. I've been suffering in Cali. You physically could not get me to move to California. The only state that I kind of, like, I don't know very many states. I don't know very many governors, etc., etc. But the only state's governor that I know exists and that I actually like is Florida. I can't even remember his name, which is really fucking funny, that the guy I actually like, Ron DeSantis, I think his name is. I like him. But I would never live in Florida. As I slowly give away where I live. By, like, narrowing the states down slightly. But I would never live in Florida. Why? Simply because I cannot stand the fucking heat. I am not a hot person. Physically or temperaturally. It seems like viewers, because the streamers say nothing to get banned / suspended. Is that guy not alive? Has he been unalived? If I ever genuinely use that. So you live around Florida, huh? Good to know. I'm Cali born and raised, but I hate the heat here. Ironically, not built for it. Alright, he's dead. Or just not living. Florida is too humid for me. California too expensive. New York too dirty. And California's not? How's life going? Well, I'm not dead yet, and Amazon hasn't killed me, and I haven't killed myself. So I'd say it's going about as well as one could hope. Why is this here? What? Was this just the means of getting down and I fucked up? Yes. No! Get out of the acid water! See, the trick is that now... Yep, I was gonna say now he comes alive. Saris Victoria? Thank you for following. Oh, hello. Oh, dang. Where does this go? This feels familiar, yet not. California has tons of sanctuary cities. Fascinating. Didn't know. Could have assumed. Didn't know. What about Missouri? That place seems chill. I have no strong opinions about Missouri. I have very few strong opinions about anything. I'm not a huge fan of New York. I'm not a fan of California at all. And I would you could not pay me. Well, I'm lying. There's a lot of things I'd say you can't pay me to do that, but I would for the right price. But generally speaking, saying, oh, you couldn't pay me means not without...
Go with the flow. Whatever floats will do.
Generally saying you can't pay me means not without literally, like, millions of dollars. But you couldn't pay me to live in Minnesota. Just could never happen. Eastern part of America is pretty chill with few exceptions. Oh, what the fuck? Alice, I'd love to know why you just attacked with your knife and didn't grab with your two God-given hands. Honestly, it was pretty good. The fucking dirt bike part was pretty fine. What? Ooh, I'm back from Monster Jam. Oh, now it makes sense. What about Missouri? Was this originally released on PC? Yes. California has too much fraud? My brother in Christ, yes. Be me. Every single stream. Let's not get political. Also me. Every single stream. So, about politics. Cali should have sanctuary cities. How much gas is there right now? What? Call me stupid. I don't understand how those two connect. $7 cigarettes or $12 over here in Calorie. God, gotta love the leering set. Jesus Christ. Gotta love Nick Shirley for that. What is the best state? Japan. I'm currently on the side of the internet that is getting exposed to Japan's Twitter quite a lot as of late, and I am in love with the Japanese, dude. I mean, I have always kind of liked Japan. I could never live there because that requires learning an entire another language, of which I am stupid and dumb, and my brain is smooth. So I never could. I don't even know if I could realistically visit there, but I love Japan. I think they're awesome. Should have been the 52nd state. I thought Spaniards were doing well, but no. What about Spaniards? Oh. Taiwan Loki seems like a place. Welcome to the live, boys. It's just been restricted. God damn it. Come on. I want to go to South Korea. Daddy, buy me North Korea. I love Japan, but I'm not learning Japanese, respectfully. Yeah, I fear I know myself enough to know that I'm not sure I would ever be committed enough in any, like, reasonable manner. Which just means that I'm also respectful enough to know that I should not go there. What is happening? Oh, good lord. Now I'm in Hiroshima. I thought it was bad enough to get bombed by acorns. Well, I said I wasn't going to visit Japan, but I guess here I am. How fast is that ball? It's not that fast. I'm not wasting 3 to 5 years to learn a language to just barely use it. Well, I would assume if you spend that long to learn the language, you're, like, either going to be there frequently, or you're going to move there. Japan is a nice place to visit, but wouldn't live there. Almost moved to Bulgaria for someone. Was even learning the language. Never doing that again. Why? Listen, unfortunately, America is the best country, so wanting to leave it for something else, not the best plan. Also, hang on. It's next, I think, after this one. What did B ask? Have I played Alice Madness Returns? I have not, and yes, it is next after this one. So if that interests you and you wanna be here, you should totally follow. And or join the Discord, and or follow on Twitch, because all of those have better notifications than TikTok ever did. How'd you download this? Internet Archive. That looks icy. Because it is. Oh my. Oh, it's all ice. I'm still slipping and sliding. No! Okay. Well, I'm just glad that I guess didn't lead to my demise. Internet Archive is great. I love it so much. Fantastic tool. Honestly, it's amazing. Is really ridiculous, though, that, God, I wish I remembered who did it, but somebody just censored the Internet Archive not long ago. What the fuck was even that? What? Huh? You far into the game? If so, is it scuffed? About 3 hours. Oh, fuck, I'm past the end of stream time. I'm 3 hours into the game, and it's not that scuffed. That was probably the most scuffed thing in the entire game.
Follow me.
Okay, skill issue. Z NATO. Oh, thank you for following. Is this a prequel to Malice Returns? Alice Madness Returns? No, this is the original. Alice Madness Returns is the original. Madness Returns is the sequel to this original game. Got it. So that's a scripted event that you're usually not supposed to be directly under. What? Okay, thanks for that. Why did you say, oh, when you said my name, and thank you? Because your name is NATO O. NATO _ O. Get out of there. Thoughts overall on Xeno and RE9? Oh god. Well, this isn't RE9, but wasted potential. I wanted more from him. Very cool design. His design is just Wesker. But yes, he's a waste. Put me in an ice level and watch me fuck up every way to Sunday. Will you replay Requiem? If it's wanted by chat, I want to replay it. And in fact, God willing, if I ever make a video about Resident Evil like I want to, I may replay it, but... And in fact, I might even replay some other Resident Evil... Oh, damn it. Some other Resident Evils. But whether or not I do so on stream is a different story.
Withering cold incapacitates an enemy more completely than deep wounds, but winter does not last forever.
Have I played all the RE games? I did. Nikki, I know... What was it? I think it said that you followed like 3 or 4 days ago. So you are... It seemed... Hang on a second. I have something in my hair. The fuck is this? It's just fuzz. Literally how? You gotta play Parasite Eve or Tormented Souls. Parasite Eve is on the to-do list. That is a game I am interested in. I actually... Hold on. To prove my interest... Hold on. Oh, I can't really show this, because this is gonna have, like... I think it's gonna have my legal name. Because my new computer, I have just, like, I didn't rename it. And it was just like, oh, hey, let's just put his full legal name as the, user. Hold on. Maybe. Maybe not. Give me a second. Here it is. I'm looking for certain words. Excuse you? It's not there? Oh! Parasite Eve is a PlayStation 1 game. Hang on, where's Duck Station? Where's Duck Station? Is that in program files? No? Huh? Duck Station? Hello? Donde está? La biblioteca? Hang on. Duck Station system. Game list. Oh, it's in fucking app data? No fucking wonder, dude. Alright, well, I can at least show you this. Let me make sure. There's no sensitive information. Bingo. Display. Bang. Parasite Eve 1 and 2. They're already installed. They're right there. Right next to Galarians. I have all of these. These are on the to-do list. They're here. They're downloaded. They're right there. I feel like I fucked something up, though, because I don't think this is right. Because Parasite Eve 1 is 540 megabytes, and the second game is 392. Something seems wrong. But I guess, like always, that's something I will have to learn when I'm in the middle of streaming it, because I'm an idiot. Parasite Eve is so good. Alice Madness Returns was such an amazing game. This is not that game, but that will be next. Play Resident Evil 1 and Invis Henry and put it on YouTube. Fucking Maddie. You're really trying. I'm on RE3 Remake. I actually like that game. Have you played all RE games before? Yes. Want. Resident Evil. How many will you replay? Okay, now I'm past. It was such an amazing game. You excited for the DLC in RE9? Not really. Please not OG4. Have you played all the RE games? I missed a message. Overall thoughts. Hang on. One. Bro, you know how to jump. Come on. No, it's hard. It's harder than you think. You gotta play Parasite Eve. Okay, I did read that. Play Resident Evil 1. I followed a while ago. There it is. That's the message I was looking for, Nikki. I just haven't been here. So, Nikki, haha, I get to self-promote, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but I get to do it again. But if it interests you or anyone who is here who has not been here before, the Nobody Cares Ever archive channel, this is where I am uploading all past streams from here on out. And as of right now, it doesn't have every single stream from the past, but it has every one that was like a main game. There's a bunch of streams of like Arc Raiders that are not archived here at all, but Forgotten City, there's that, there's the Gunk, Control, whatever, and the main one is Resident Evil. So if you are a Resident Evil fan and you want to see what my take on any Resident Evil game is, it's all here. It's all here. And the username is Nobody Cares Ever Archive. It's literally the same name, just with the word archive. If you go and search up Nobody Cares Ever, it'll probably show up. I mean, okay, then again, I am searching this literally as my account, so it's probably a little biased. But if you look up my name, Nobody Cares Ever, it should just pop up. And especially if you put in Archive. Because then, obviously, Archive, bam, latest from Archive. And it's got Resident Evil Gaiden, Resident Evil Outbreak, etc. It's got everything. So if that interests you, there you go. This is my self-promo. Onto the thing. Ugh. Disc 2, that's because you don't have the part 1. Missing some discs? I don't know. It's a little confusing. So the reason it says that is because when you go and download the ROM, allegedly, I mean, you extract it from your PlayStation 2, the way it's saved on the quote-unquote disc is you download, quote-unquote, part 1, and that says it's Parasite Eve 1, and then you go to Parasite Eve 2, and you download that, and it says Disc 2, but it still says Parasite Eve. I don't know, it's confusing. It's really weird. I don't know why it's like that. ChibiFox_243, thank you for following. Play Resident Evil Umbrella Corps from 2016, please, thank you very much. I did, and it's bad, but I did play it. RE1 is peak. It is. What's your time zone? I feel like you're Eastern time. I am. Welcome to 3:19 a.m. in the morning. Is that on YouTube? I shall doom scroll and then knock me out because Monster Jam has killed me. Good night, homies. Good night, Raiden. Or Raiden. I've been on the hunt for Conker's Bad for a Day. Xbox has a PG version but doesn't include the minis. That's another game that I'm looking to play. Get to a save point. Yeah, for the record, considering it's now 3:19, I am wide awake. I am doing much better now than I was at the start of stream, but I fear that I must call it because of work, and I also have to shower because I went for a run and I haven't showered in 3 days. A little gross, but hear me out. All right, hear me out. I don't really have I mean, I have a reason. Not many people, I imagine, would like the reason. But at Amazon, you're going to sweat. You're going to be gross. So oh my god! At Amazon, you're going to sweat. You're going to be gross. So I don't shower when I have multiple days in a row, because I only have 2 days in a row. Wednesday and Thursday. So I figure I'm just going to be gross on Thursday. I'll be clean on Wednesday, because I'll shower. I'll be gross on Thursday, because I won't shower. And then on Friday, I can shower. And Friday is my day off today. But I didn't shower because I went for a run, and I did a bunch of other stuff. And I don't really need to explain myself on why I'm gross. But I am. And I need to shower before I go to bed.
And now he's gone.
Why? Wonderland is severely damaged. You must set things right. That's why.
What the fuck is that noise?
I recognize this terrible place. What is it to me?
It's home. Well, it could be. Having lost what you loved, you nearly wipe us out. You've started to rebuild. Your task, however, and your pain are not over.
Why must I suffer?
Because your mind is fouled by self-deception. Even your fantasies have fragmented into tortured versions of themselves. You are racked with guilt because you survived, and you dread the prospect of a life alone.
What do you think I must do?
Destroy the Queen of Hearts. Wonderland and your entire world can become whole again. I need to rest now. You need to regain your human size. Grow up, Alice. Embrace the truth. Travel to the fungiferous forest. Now, and nibble from the mushroom of life. Take great care, The voracious centipede jealously guards it and rules over what you require.
Thank you, Slug. Oh. Okay. I need to rest now. Sounds like somebody's going to bed before the streamer. I respect it. Get me out of here. I want to stop listening to that fucking thing. Favorite food restaurant? What classifies as a food restaurant?
Follow me.
And I don't have too many favorites. It used to be Wendy's back in the day. Joey, thank you for following. But then Wendy's got rid of my fucking 4 for 4s, and I haven't forgiven them for that. Oh, you're quoting. I'm just gonna rip 4 for 4. They honestly... Oh. Don't tell me that that's an insta-death. It's not, thank God. But I'm about to die anyway. God damn it. How far back do I go? Oh, that's a save point, literally. You know what? I'm gonna play through to that... Is there even an easy way of telling? What is this? Holy moral ground. Yes, there's a... Alright, these are like chapters. So the first chapter was that whole first area. The second chapter, oh god, it was indoors. Okay, so there's not really clear distinctions. Am I crazy? They dropped the 4... Yeah, no, they did. They still have the 4 for 4. The fuck? No, they don't. They've got the $5 biggie bag now. There's no more 4 for 4s. So they upped the price by $1, and they gave you less. So, welcome to corporate America, baby. I'm not gonna lie. I fear that if I close this game out, it doesn't save. I'm a little scared about that because of how I'm running this game. But fingers crossed that it is in fact saving. Broke people can't even be broke no more. Alright, that being said, this sucks because I'm wide awake. And I wish I was more available, I suppose the word would be. I wish I had more time to be live. But I do need to go to bed. Well, actually, I need to go shower so I can smell nice and not be a walking disaster tomorrow. The hate on fast food is crazy. It's convenient and efficient. It's convenient, efficient, and unfortunately kind of expensive. All things considered. The problem is, though, it's also really convenient. You make me go... You make me go to bed now. Boo. Honestly, I used to go to days without showering in the summer, so I get it. In the summer, whew. I mean, me too, but... I'm not gonna lie. If I don't have work and I've just been staying in the house for a while, it's not the best look for me. We'll put it that way. Because I don't gotta be all nice for anybody. I don't, like, if I'm off and I'm in the house, whatever, you don't get stinky because you're not sweating and everything. And you don't need to impress anybody. You don't gotta, like, present yourself. You can just be a disgusting slob and live your life. Now, if I had a girlfriend, obviously that would be different. You gotta, like, it's gotta be like, oh, babe, let's see each other today. Now you gotta, get all dressed and everything, but now I'm just yapping. I'm doing what I always do at the end of my streams sometimes. Is this a horror game? No, not really. It's horrific, but it's not horror. But anyway, I do need to go in the shower, so I can not be gross tomorrow, and then I have to go to bed, because by the time I get into bed, Kokosag, am I late? Have you not been here? No, you've watched for 17 minutes, apparently, so you've been around. But I need to go shower, and then so I can go to bed, and I'm not going to be in bed for at least the next, like, half hour. Yo, Ochi Alice, oh god. Eden, oh, yeah, fantastic, you beat me to it. I was gonna say, if you wanted to see it, we'll be live again tomorrow. My partner loves seeing my gremlin self, you'll find that oh yeah. but you just can't start the relationship with that love. It's gotta build it, you know, to that. But anyway, I've yapped enough. See you tomorrow. Have fun at work. Don't work yourself. I'm hoping I'm an extra tomorrow. I'm hoping I don't have a lot to do. But the odds of that happening are quite slim. But I digress. That being said, I'm going to now say my final goodnights, basically. Starting with, if you want to ever catch any stream that you have missed, if you are ever sitting at work and you have nothing to do, if you're ever sitting at home and you're cleaning and you got a Roku TV or whatever and you just want noise, I know it is not as interesting as a live because you can't roast me or say whatever the fuck you want and have me respond. But there are archives of nearly every live I have done for the past year. Or at the very least, the past 6 months. Nearly every single live. This has been a long amount of work. I am really tired of working on this. But now, I'm caught up. So I just have to stay consistent with it. That being said, if you are interested in this, go follow Nobody Cares Ever Archive on YouTube. Without spaces. It's all without spaces. Not like it really matters. I'm sure if you put spaces, it would pop up anyway. But it's all right there. It's got 132 videos and probably like 300 hours of video. 300? Yes, that math is correct. That sounded so very wrong, but it is true. But the next thing that gets uploaded is Dino Crisis. So that's already uploaded. I just need to make the descriptions and the thumbnails for them. And then we'll be good. We'll be golden. So yeah, there's that. And I will leave the night by saying thank you to the 23 people who are still here, the 1,200 people who showed up at any given moment, the 9 people who sent gifts. You guys are very generous. You really don't need to send anything, and it's honestly insane that you guys do, and I really appreciate it. The 18 people who followed. Wish it were more, but we take what we can get. Alright? We're a slow-moving channel, because I hardly ever post. And unfortunately, without posts, you really do not grow. At all. But such is life. Maybe I need to hire, like, an editor. And by hire, I mean pay him in potato chips. And thank you to the 7,272 likes, and the probably 2, maybe, people who are on Twitch. Yeah, we got Brown Bear, Lazy Otaku, and Imliara, who's a name that I don't quite recall, but Imliara, thank you for being here. Because I would love your Dino Crisis 3 commentary. Oh, good lord. Yeah, commentary is included. It's not just the gameplay. It is an archive of the stream. So it's got the chat on the screen. It's got the game. It's got me yapping. And Dino Crisis 3 is just me being very angry. As a taste, the Dino Crisis 3 will be uploaded soon. Like I said, it is already there. It's just, I have to write the description and put the thumbnail on it. But as a taste of how much I hated this, here I am fighting the final boss and having such a great time. The game is a little quieter than I think I would like it to be. This gameplay sucks. It did suck. I can concur. You know ball, old me. You know ball. And by old me, I mean 24 hours ago me. And you can tell... figure out, like, the exact part on the screen where I can expect... There it is. Bingo. I love Resi and Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis 2 is okay, but this one I never completed. My voice sucks, dude. I hate listening to a recording of me. Bro, I'm glad you suffered through this for us. I suffer through it so you don't have to. And I will be doing that for many more games, including probably Wolverine when that comes out. And maybe even Pragmata. What is Alice about? It's about Alice in Wonderland. But anyway, I've now done my usual taking 30 minutes just to say goodnight. What am I playing next? My goal right now is we're going to play this game. Then we are going to play its sequel. And then I don't really know what to do after that. I really don't. So, I know that Pragmata is a Capcom game that I'm interested in, and that comes out, I think, the 27th. No, the 17th? Hang on, let me look it up real quick. I have my phone right here, so I can just do that. I mean, I could have looked it up on my computer too, which I'm literally sitting at. But, you know, why do that when I can just have fun doing stupid shit? Pragmata. This game comes out April 17th. So I think that's my plan for April 17th. And I don't know. Maybe I'll play that game that I've been seeing all over TikTok now that everybody else has played it, Samson. I really don't know. My only plan is this, as of right now. And this will probably take me about a week. Oh my god, this actually might last me to Pragmata, so Pragmata might be the next game after Alice. But that's all I got. I'm gonna go shower, and I'm gonna go to bed now. And I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and I hope to see some, most, or all of you again tomorrow. The Alice game will... I doubt... Well, these games are an estimated 10-hour completion. I usually go a little bit slower to get through them, and I can usually only stream for about 3 to 4 hours a night, which means that that's about 2 to 3 streams each. So 2 to 3 3 to 4 streams about for 2 games. That rounds to about a week. So we're looking at basically Alice is going to be done, and then we're going to move right on to Pragmata probably. But anyway, hopefully the Wolverine game is good. I think in September. Yeah, that game comes out in September unless it gets delayed, and fingers crossed it's good, but I think it's gonna be terrible. But fingers crossed. I do have a plan of playing a bunch of Wolverine games, probably in August or July, leading into Wolverine. I don't really want to play them all right before Wolverine, because God willing, if I am ever able to actually make YouTube videos, I would love to make a video about, like, all the Wolverine games and how my final hopes for Spider-Man for the Wolverine game. So I think that would be an interesting video if I play a bunch of Wolverine games and then talk about them and then what I want and then play Wolverine. But step 1 is actually making YouTube videos. Oh, my lungs. I'm dying. Smoking a pack a day will do it to you. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I have to go shower. Good night, everybody. You should. You're a great player. Sure, I should. Thank you, Nikki, for having faith in me. Thank you. This is the support we like. Round of applause for Nikki. She's the favorite for tonight. We'll see if she stays the favorite. Maybe she sucks later. I don't know. I love you. I'm joking. You'll get there soon. Just one thing at a time. The step 1 was the archive channel, and we're finally done with it. All right. Good night. I can't keep doing this. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm gonna get so naked right now and go shower. I'm weird. Stop saying that.